Look at the damage on a Bosch. Zia already picking up a kill. BTK comes out on top on the second turtle.
Oh, and this is exactly what I was talking about with Zia. He's somebody that has to be on your list. Those quick rotations on a gimme. However, it does allow the pickup of a tower by, I misspoke a little too soon. that tower's down, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, but I think Area 77 kind of pulled the BTK last game. BTK forces a fight. They do come out with the advantage. They have a 700 gold lead. But Area 77 at least find a little bit of ground. But look at the damage on a Fly Chicken. He's able to get away there with the dashes, crazy. And there's the comfortability on that Edith.
Yeah, he's got 113 seconds left with 60 seconds left on this next turtle, which means he's not going to be able to kind of get that flicker and pop-up when it comes to this next team fight. Ooh, we have an I'm Offended.
Nice, I'm Offended with some nice damage. Jurassic just trying to get away, but Shark doesn't let it happen.
Oh, what the hell? Area 77 already had one game?
ISO with the speedy light wheel, just looking for a couple more shots, but he decides to
Yo, what's up, BB isn't baby?
Ooh, and I love how quickly both of these marksmen come on.
Oh, it's crazy.
To join some of these fights.
I was casting MPL Latam, guys. I was casting MPL Latam, so I couldn't start this thing earlier.
Very late in the game,
so I just came in directly.
Really try to pop off, but ISO still trying to come in through these early team fights. Only 30 seconds left on this turtle. Especially with, I want to say, one ultimate down from Hoon.
I mean, Zia, I actually missed it. He did go down in that fight, which is kind of big. So I mean, it's a decent start for Area 77, but Zia also does just lock in his you get the stacks and you get the execute. I'm having a mind blank right now. The new item, and last time he didn't go for it first. He went for it as like fourth or fifth item this time, and now coming in, Shark looking for Bosch.
Ooh, that was actually very careful there. If that was anybody else, if that was Hoon, Joybaj would have taken him out. Now they don't have any fracture to be able to get onto this turtle. It's going to be a free one for Area 77. 2-1 when it comes to turtle pickups right now.
All right, so BTK still holding a small gold lead here, even with the turtle.
Area 77 actually got one game, bro, in their hand, so this is actually looking good.
Ooh,
if you're an Area 77 fan, but we're here to support BTK.
No worse for wear. Hunter, I want to say he uses his feathered airstrike very sparingly.
They're too loud.
And I mean, I guess
right, they're too loud if I'm not wrong, so I'm not gonna like keep them any louder.
I mean, and he's very willing to use it when in terms of
I don't want to be too loud as well because it's super late. I just fucking finished casting MPL Latam and I just immediately popped this shit on. I missed game number 1, but I was watching though. Oh, chicken, nice. I'm gonna eat, bro. I'm fucking hungry.
Just to try to clear out these minions.
Put Joybaz through a sleep clinic there. He went back and just got CC'd into the ground. And I want to say this is kind of like a little bit of a taste of what BTK was looking for when it came to this composition. As we start moving more and more, we're going to start seeing more of that. Somebody's going to get caught. They're just going to be asleep.
How are you doing, the BBs and baby?
The damage that's kind of coming out for them right now. Still a pretty even game here on all fronts.
Yeah, BTK gonna go for the lane cut on top. Look for this top tower to even things out even more. And now Area 77, if we look at the minimap, also going down to the bot side.
Nah, this Gary is gonna melt, bro, late game. They have 2 pickoffs.
Yeah,
and they have the Joy also.
Dancing back and forth. I don't think they understand that's the carry at the bottom. ISO doing a great job putting on the damage, and there goes the tier.
Is best player choking again? I don't know.
Both teams have been playing the macro incredible, I feel like, these past two games. From wave control in the mid side to lane control on the off lanes. Overall, both teams know the importance of every single minion they take and just controlling the pace of these lanes.
Yeah, and especially with how well that they're able to kind of get into these lanes and where they find the opportunities. It's never just alone. It's always a group effort. They understand, but I want to say here, some great placement by Area 77. A missed opportunity by Shark as this fight is about to begin.
Yeah, Yureshi does still have the Tsunami Slam as well. Feathered Airstrike does come down to a little bit of space. Joybot gets pulled back in and taken out. Best player able to get the kill. Big Tsunami Slam does land onto Yureshi. They're going to try to target down.
Chicken? Oh my god, bro. ISO is like...
EXP for Rome.
Yeah, and right now, looking, I mean, both teams kind of giving up on the Lord right now. It's kind of a stalemate there. Fly Chicken got taken out into the back line. That big Tsunami Slam able to bring him into harm's way. And, I mean, both teams of Area 77, Yoreshi, very close to getting caught.
I look at Shiro, though, maybe in a bad spot. Needs to be careful. He's going to get dragged back. Hoon able to get the lantern off. Shiro going to get the kill onto Hoon here. Now he's into the backside. Shark low, electrifying beats. Able to reclaim space over this Lord Pit as Joybaj and Iso.
Oh, no. Shit. Look, Joybaj going to get best player. He's over, done.
77 aren't going to focus down.
Oh!
This Lord, though, they're going to try to move on to the mid tower.
Oh, and I wonder if that was kind of a misplay by Hoon. He went forward, tried to get that CC onto Shiro. He did get the lantern flare, picks him up, and brings him closer. And it's like, now what? Now you have a Joy in your face who's about to take you down.
Yeah, it felt like
nah,
it was all
bro.
Shiro's plan. It's like, listen, he's gonna pull me back in. I'm gonna get my electrifying beats off, and it's all GG's from there. Area 77 now kind of really stepping on the glass. What was a tied game is now a 2K gold lead. And
come on.
This purple buff jungle. Joy trying to get in, gets a toss on Hoon once again.
Holy shit, this carry is melting the fuck out of them, man. Look at that. Oh my god, Shiro, no, Zia, Shark is gone. What the fuck is best player doing? Oh, finally.
Best player able to take
Ooh,
him out,
he gets the shutdown finally, man.
As the Lord encroaches on their field.
Yeah, a winning moment, but they
Bhai, I'm streaming also right now. MPL abhi khatam hua. I turned on my stream watching NACT. Yeah, I know, bhai. They're choking, they're throwing. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Area 77 with the Lord at BTK's gates.
I mean, and it's definitely, you said how they were targeting Zia and Hoon, man. Baj knows
Nah, I don't know, bro.
He woke up today and
Hoon is not hooning exactly. Is that Peter piloting Hoon? I don't know, feels like it.
Zia. There is no escape from Jawhead right now. He is going to get pulled back in though for the next side. Able to unleash some bombs on the side of BTK. Iso able to find Fly.
My girlfriend made some brilliant food. I just couldn't eat because it was...
He's able to get under the tower to safety.
Bro, this carry is cooking. Oh yeah, I'll show you my screen.
Oh, Shark had me holding my breath there. He dove in a little late in that fight, got blasted down by ISO, and still manages to be able to get out. And what
Stream se dekh rahe ho?
Oh bhai,
Bolo.
stream se dekh rahe ho. Bhai 1400. Nice bhai.
Who wins this goes to MSC? Yes, Trafalgar Law. Whoever wins this goes to MSC. Go get people in the stream, bro. Go and tell people in the global chat and all KRONOS is streaming and reacting to this game. Holy shit, conceal.
And I feel like a lot of that CC as well is like close range CC. It's not dive CC. So all they're ever getting is Joybaj. And with the range of Hunter, with ISO able to
choke करने के बाद पीटर के साथ कंपेयर करो, मस्त क्लिपर लोग आपको क्लिप करेंगे.
There's no way to penetrate through the front line.
Karlo, bhai. I think, bro, he's not. But first game, no, this game is playing well. He has the Jushin. It's nice. The first game he wasn't. First game I saw, bro. I was casting MPL Latam. And then when I was looking at the stats for myself, I also had NACT on the side, so I was watching that too. So yeah. I mean, I started the stream late, Miss Magic. It's okay. But make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like and sub if you haven't subbed already. Make sure you like. And later today, this is not the only stream I'll be doing. Later today, I'll be doing this also. Whatchamacall that? Holy shit. Fuck. Bro, they're getting out-drafted also a little bit. I'm going to be doing the Naruto skin draw. And I'm going to tell you how to win the Naruto skin giveaway as well.
Oh man, चला गया मेरा. Wait, मैं आता हूँ.
Absolutely. Even when it came to taking on the Valley and dealing with Marcuti's Aurora, it took them about 3 or 4 games before they realized this is a problem. This is something we need to ban out. And I think they go through all of these steps to make sure, all right, we're going to try all these other things. We're going to try to get around it. We're going to try to pick them apart on their favorite hero. I think they just need to go ahead, suck it up, and ban that out.
Yeah, the game 3, it's got to go. It's got to go. And Area 77, even with the confidence of it, it's like, we don't think you're gonna pick it.
Well, NACT Grand Finals already.
Well.
Yeah.
Now, BTK paying
It's a full
the
weekend,
price
bro.
on that. The Kalea and the John
We shown our support to Hoon Kumar.
Even Yureshi now is making great plays, but Lord is coming down.
Why is sudden Kumar at the end?
Because he's Hoon Kumar. Oh shit! Wait, I'll show you.
Oh, is that okay to talk here?
Holy fuck, bro! BTK are throwing, bro.
Oh my goodness, why?
Here, look at my screen.
Yo. Oh, I'm watching you from YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool. You can watch YouTube. Then it gives me an extra viewer.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
of course. Yeah,
Junglala, I don't understand the Ruby pick. Badang was open, could have taken that instead of something else. I agree, I don't understand the Ruby pick here. I think the Ruby is just to prevent Shiro from diving. So I like the Ruby, but not the best.
Talked about before when it comes to a lot of games they're lost at the base and not always by the defender.
Wow, private is loud, bro.
A little too eager when they're pushing in there. You cannot be overstepping your place.
I was nervous yesterday when I was casting NACT. It wasn't my best. Because I think I just ate or something at that time as well. I was full like shaken. Because of the food, I think. Maybe I had too much salt or something, I don't know. But that's just excuses. But Trex did say I did well, so. But not my best for everyone who was watching, so.
It's okay, it's an experience. It's also a new place for you, right? So learn from that light.
Last game, he played tremendously.
It's so good. My Asian accent is back.
You know, when we talk about gold,
I'm talking about Indian accent also.
And basic and ISO kind of gets tossed to that number 3 spot. He gets tossed to a number 4 spot, but right now ISO is looking to be number 1.
Yeah, and this is a great game there. Joybot's definitely taking 2. This is immensely why Shark.
Hey, thanks, Jung Lala. I appreciate it. I saw a lot of haters in the chat, bro, yesterday. So I felt a little bad.
Forward to this rematch. Great positioning for Area
Oh,
77
NACT,
right now.
let them be.
BTK have to be
Oh shit, I have a
very
bunch of
careful
haters, bro.
about
I have a
this
bunch of
next
haters.
Lord.
Yeah, it's okay, let them be. They're you're new in NACT.
They are going to finally run out. It's like, it's getting a little too
You just
hairy,
need
too
time
many
for
of
them to
down
like
here.
warm
This
up
might
to
not be
you.
a safe spot.
Yeah, and that was what I was worried. That's the MPL bush when it comes to those ganks of coming up from the side there. Do you have a little bit of engagement?
Oh shit, chicken is fucked, bro. Holy shit. No.
Zia does find Shiro though. That's a jungler off the map for Area 77 with Lord up. That is a risky situation.
Ooh, they trade Fly Chicken for the Lord. This is going to be a great opportunity for BTK to be able to get this Lord.
I'm being a good friend. There's an ad. I don't want to skip. Does it give you AdSense?
Yeah, it does. But holy
Okay,
shit,
I don't wanna
skip
skip.
it, bro. Skip it today. This match is too good. Holy fuck. No! Bro! What the fuck? You! Bro!
To win game number 2.
Oh my god!
At a BTK from multiple directions. Not only were they able to take down best player at the Lord fight, but also ISO coming in through the mid lane, able to secure the core for Area 77's second win against BTK.
Nah.
That is huge. We're at 2-0 right now. Area 77 continues to dominate. Game 1 was close, but this time Area 77 showed up in clean fashion. And look at ISO, 5-0-4, and even him splitting off from the team. They didn't have a
bro.
jungler, but they weren't worried about it. They were willing to attack from multiple angles and still felt confident that they could win out.
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing too.
Come on, guys. We gotta show our support for Hoon Kumar. He helped us host that Indian tournament. And he did so much for us. We gotta show our support. Yeah, the comeback is possible, but it's not Mobazane, bro. Mobazane brings that different energy to the team. He's not playing this time. I'm not eating biryani, bro. I'm eating like Thai fried rice. My girlfriend made it. It's super tasty.
Everyone in Area 77 is a monster right
Oh, I do have a
now.
question though.
Bond,
Where
Shiro,
is
Hunter, able to get some
Mobazin?
amazing positioning
He's just
on
chilling, bro.
this Farza,
He's just not
and even
competing.
Yureshi grabbing best
but
player in
he's
that
there,
moment,
right?
making
No,
sure
he's
to
not
get
playing the
stun
game
so
anymore.
that Hunter could get the
Oh,
kill
really?
and
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
the
yeah.
table in that Lord fight.
Like he
Oh,
quit.
damn.
And I know a lot of
Oh,
people were
oh,
worried
wow.
about this
That's what I heard.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Not me.
Like
Okay,
he
okay.
quit, and then he's like doing stocks and
Area
stuff.
77
He's making money though, but he's just not like.
Oh, yeah.
He's just not playing anymore.
guns loaded and
But
ready
yeah.
to
Well, I
beat
mean,
the
whatever
BTK
makes
here
him
today.
live, I guess.
It's honestly, I mean, I don't think anyone
Yeah.
thought this series would start off.
Well,
like
I
this,
went silent
3-0
yesterday for a
Area
while.
77.
Junglala, no, I mean,
Take
I
a look
like
now.
my
I mean,
Discord
even
this
with
like
right?
cut off,
Boom,
bro, in
Zia
between.
involved
So
in
like I
every
stopped talking because if my
single
Discord
kill,
is cut
all
off,
9 of them
because I
in
heard
their
Trex
hands,
just
so
jump
he is
in while I was
making that
doing the play-by-play.
We talked about
So
that
then I was like,
being
okay,
X1
something's
baskets.
wrong,
We
like
picked up
because
this
Trex
team
doesn't do that
up
shit.
front,
So then I
and it
checked,
just
my Discord wasn't
enough
working.
time.
So I disconnect my Discord. I disconnected the call. I restarted it, and that's when I came back. So that was like, but that was a good
Yeah, and the
implosion
problem
play. So
for
yeah.
me is that we just cannot defend against Joy Baj's,
So yeah.
his
Reverse
job
sweep?
and
I
being
hope
able to
not.
get
I mean,
that
I hope
back
it
line.
doesn't
I don't
need
even
to
know
go
if
to
the
reverse
Joy
sweep,
would
right? I
do
think
the
they take
access
back
on
2
being
games
able to
now and then call it 4-2. That would be a good prediction. And Mobazin took life insurance too seriously.
This was a little bit of a misplay there by Shark, kind of going a little overeager at the mid lane.
Nah,
Area
bro, this
77
looking
was able to
dire,
turn
bro.
it
Shit, let me look at the
around,
chat.
But Area 77, as it moves on to the mid and late
Bro,
game,
this
is
looking-
something that BTK has not faced yet
Holy
in
shit,
this
bro.
tournament. A team that only gets stronger, that gets sharper as the mid
It's
and
looking
late
tough,
game
bro,
comes on the
looking
line.
tough.
Chicken here, getting duped up by 4 people, and here another one. Best player getting scooped up as we take.
I mean, we love Hoon in general, guys. Come on, he's done a lot for us, right? He's a good friend of mine now. He helped me out quite a lot in and then like growing the Indian region as much as we could. Although towards the end, it's not the kind of finish that we wanted, right? With that ABM drama, with that redraft thingy, and then the head referee making a different decision, and then they all throwing me under the bus with all that stuff. Yes, that's fine, but like it was still a great tournament, and Hoon played a big part in that, especially for us Indians, right? And for the Indian region especially. So I would say it's great to have Hoon had done that for us. So I think he definitely deserves our support. I know we support him anyway, but now we have more of a reason to support him as well, right? So yeah, I think we definitely need to. I really hope for them to win. So yeah.
Honestly, even if best player got that Lord, ISO still might have been able to get the split push there. Hoon wasn't able to do anything to him. He's got his lantern now, just die already. Just die already.
It's that old meme with the Punisher. No. And yeah, he absolutely. Even if they would have gotten that, and that's the point there, is that they're attacking the way that they're attacking is just from multiple different fronts. As soon as Shiro goes down, a lot of teams their mind would be, all right, how do we defend this Lord? How do we do this? No, theirs went to, all right, we can take this Lord and we can have somebody go around and be able to get that split push into mid.
Bro, Private looks like fly as fuck all the time. Area 77 won game 2 as well, Sukuna, yes. Carry is cracked, I agree. Who's in the VC? It's Vey. Guys, this is Vey, my co-caster. You guys should go follow her on Instagram. It's at Vey here. All right, show her some love, of course. She's a caster from Indonesia, and she's my co-caster in MPL Latam as well. So yeah. I doubt BTK
Can
will
people
win.
hear my voice here?
Yeah, they can.
Can people hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put that through.
Okay. Hehe. Hello everyone. I'll just probably stay here a little bit and then I'm gonna dip.
You're fine, bro.
I see
You're
a
fine.
raccoon on your stream.
A raccoon? Where raccoon, bro? Oh yeah, that's you. That's you.
Yeah, raccoon.
Yeah. I put that Discord stream kit overlay so that it looks like kind of good. So.
And this is a lot of times where we see the tables
yeah.
start to turn for BTK in a lot of grand finals. There's always like 1 or 2 picks that they just don't respect, or it just hasn't clicked for them. The gear just hasn't turned completely on like, how are we gonna win out in this draft? And this may just be it.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we do not see a jaw headband, my problem, well, not my problem, because I've been asking for the jaw headband since after game 1, but now the thinking becomes, what have we enabled for Area 77? Because obviously,
Yeah, Area 77 won game number 2. I doubt BTK will win. Area 77 took their fear, man. It's 2.0. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I can't unsee Chicken, bro. She doesn't have a YouTube, guys. She has an Instagram, so
YouTube is
that's her
just an
Instagram.
account. It's just an account.
That's her Instagram, guys. Give her a follow.
Oh, thank you, KRONOS.
Hey, you good, bro?
Thank
You're
you,
good,
everybody who's watching too.
You guys should check out my Instagram. I put it on the story all the time. So yeah,
Oh.
some of these bitches don't even follow me on Instagram.
What the hell? Why you call people bitches?
Nah. These my lovely people. KRONOS, what happened with Indian tournament drama? We all watched Mirko's stream. From what I saw, this guy tried to blame you, bro. Yeah, I know he tried to blame me, bro. They were pissed off, of course, with what happened. Of course they would try to blame me, but I didn't. You know, I told Mirko, like, I don't want to say it on stream, so because it's not worth it. It's just gonna ruin my own region. So I'm not that kind of a guy. No matter how much they hate me, no matter what they say, I don't want to stoop to their level to give answers and stuff. So yeah. But regardless of that, they're still good players. I still wish them all the best. I still want to see them compete. So yeah, that's fine. You got to be the bigger person, bro. That's all. I hope BTK don't get swept. Look at the draft, though. They got the Gatokacha. They got Selena. They got Lucas banned out for BTK. The Kalea, Fanny, as well as the Jawhead. So they don't really care about the Hayabusa coming in from best player here.
Not domination, but he does scale very well, does very well into the Joy, and why not when you've had so much success with it?
Yeah, I think you're kind of in this position where you kind of have to. I mean,
Nice Phoveus.
go for the Phoveus instead, which is something I mean, I can understand that a little bit because Fried Chicken on Phoveus is scary.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter whether you got Joy, whether you got Kimmy, he will tear all of that apart. So I'm not completely against this. I think it's definitely, it leaves the playing field still open. Now BTK can take the Hayabusa if they want.
I mean,
take the Kimmy. I mean, there's still some options left.
Exactly, Sukuna. Something similar.
Approaches this after.
Let's not talk about that. I want to move on from that, to be honest. That's just a small part of whatever happened. But I'll be honest. Because of that and the way they like just started piling the blame on it and like all the hate I got, I'm thinking twice to host like tournaments in India. Not gonna lie, it sucks. Vay, what do you think about the draft, bro?
Literally 4 of the 5 heroes that Area 77 played last
Okay, I'm
game
looking actually from your YouTube, so I don't know if it's delayed or not. since
No,
you're
not by much.
streaming here.
Not by much.
Okay. By now I like the Hayabusa and the Farsha for BTK, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm familiar, not familiar at the same time for NACT. Probably a Jawhead will pop up here and there.
Banned
But
them.
how about it's banned. Esme? No, they already have Phobias.
Look at the they picked Suyo Matilda, bro, on the other side.
Suyo Matilda? No, that's a Hayabusa Farsha.
No, after that.
Oh, after the. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there is a delay.
Like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it going to be the Esmeralda pickup?
I mean, it's had to be Esmeralda, to be honest. I would have liked BTK to pick up Esmeralda here.
But for BTK, okay. But for A77, wala. Oh yeah, Suyo Matilda, okay. Hilda, okay.
Oh, so Sukuna, Savo and Apex 47, they play for MTC, the Turkish thing, right? So MTC, they already have, in Turkey, they already have a scene. So they're more concentrated in Turkey. That tournament, that was because they play in the western part of Europe. Not Eastern, Western, Central Europe, right? Not counting Turkey, not counting Russia side, because they have their own scene. The rest of Europe, from there, he was kind of like the best definitely the best roamer. I forgot who it was too.
Despite how the game is going, but what's happening here is in the early game, BTK
Oh,
is having a
BRB
lot of
Kronos
trouble.
video.
And
No worries, bro.
It's forcing Zia to have to rotate early to kind of be a part of these fights. And eventually, I mean, it works out in the beginning, but eventually they're starting to lock down. As soon as
Guys, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. That helps out a lot. Don't forget to like. Some of y'all forget to like.
and are able to pick him
I'll be honest.
Here, they're going to have some different answers. You're not going to be able to get that wings by wings and quickly come in from the flank to drop down that immense amount of damage with the Farja, because now who's going to be taking that up? And I'm wondering what the other answers are, and they probably lie in this Matilda pickup. And I mean, potentially.
I mean, best roamer from Europe, bro. Best roamer I've seen from Europe, Sukuna. Oh my god.
Here by Area 77 on that marksman lane.
I mean, the 1-1 still.
I said the best roamer I've ever seen in Europe.
It could be something. We've seen Zia pick it up. We've seen ISO pick it up. And if that gets picked up, how does Area 77 respond?
No, Trafalgar Law, he has a point. But it's just, I think, it's just miscom at that point. He probably heard me differently. That's all. But thanks, bro, Sukuna. Thanks for following me from back then. Even though you had a little bit of hate for me. I don't know if you still do, though.
And the Yves might be able to be a little bit more helpful with the Suyo and the Phoveus, be able to trap people inside of that box, use it a lot like how Hoon used it yesterday.
Yeah, and this is something I've covered before when we talked about the Farja. Even if you're able to stop the Farja once she understand where she is on the field,
Hylos is okay.
One or two attacks from that feathered airstrike, and that is almost.
I know. We count all the citizens of Europe. I know. But for us,
that's more than 50% of their health.
no. But for like when it comes to MLBB scene, when I say Europe, I'm not counting Turkey. I'm not counting Russia, right? Because they have their own scene individually. That's why I said the best roamer in Europe. So I get it. Like in terms of geographical area, that's how it is. But in terms of Mobile Legends tournament-wise, that's what it's called.
Back and turn it against BTK.
I mean, with the Hylos picked up, tanky.
KRONOS is Pluto in Europe.
Real simple.
Whatever, bro.
Two thick boys.
Thanks, Rusukuna. Appreciate it.
And then we go for the carry. ISO did a great game on carry last time, and now with the mobility.
Holy fuck, bro! They're looking like BTK looking like they're gonna lose this one.
Like the 1-1. He goes for this Granger once again. Any thoughts on it?
I was gonna say my only
I
thought
should
right
find
now
bread. I
is
want
that Zia
breakfast.
immediately picked up the Granger after the pickup from ISO.
KRONOS,
So
I
very
think I'm
confident
gonna
in it.
tune out.
No worries, bro.
Probably could
See you
have
later.
something else
Yeah,
potentially
see you
come in there
later.
to
Bye-bye.
Thank you for today.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro. Get
for
some
everyone
sleep.
who's watching and
Granger
listening
does
to
come
my
on
voice,
a bit
goodbye
faster
everyone.
than the
Bye-bye.
Q does.
Be nice to
Can certainly
KRONOS.
close the distance
Yeah,
He lost his chicken now.
quickly and become part of these team fights
Bye
a
bye.
little bit.
Bye-bye.
But we've seen this
Uh-oh.
before
See
right
ya.
now from BTK, where that doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
Sukuna for
Still,
ZL?
well, BTK
I don't know, bro.
performs up here, especially in these opening
I hope ZL
minutes
makes it
of the
for
game when they
your
had so much trouble,
for like European
against
representative in
Joy Boss,
ISF.
against your Reshi, who've been doing these great job creating these plays to be able to kind of burst through that front line of BTK.
And we'll see if Area 77 can keep up their streak as BTK's backs are up against the ropes, taking shots to the face. Can they finally put one in their book, or will Area 77
Nagmovic,
take us
that
to
was
match point?
Vey. She's a
Yeah,
caster
and that's
from
gonna be the
MPL
scary thing
Latam.
here already. You do see that Lantern Flare doing its work onto Shark, getting him down to about 50% health. They do clear out the mid very quickly. Fly Chicken takes a heap of damage.
Thanks, Debacker. I wish the same, but I was happy to get semifinals, to be honest.
Eager to see how we go
And
with
Private's
this
more
first
in tune
turtle
with
fight.
the NA scene, but I was surprised they didn't take Steph Weezy though. So, but hey, Private's a great caster as well.
Lost second one, but still has always been a presence in these first few turtle fights. And Area 77 normally kind of takes their time in the first 2 minutes. They look for that 3 or 4 minute spike, that first item to really lock in.
I am from India. Yeah, I speak the same. I speak the same language as him, although he has a different regional language, probably Gujarati, if I'm not wrong. But he speaks Hindi, and so do I. Yes, I've actually casted in Hindi as well. So I'm not the best at it. I'm not gonna lie. My Hindi is like my Hindi casting is trash. But I make it up with the analytics and the knowledge when I bring in. But yeah, I'm trying to work on that part as well.
And that seems to have been the continuous story of the past two games. Baj has been able to get more of the mechanically acclaimed heroes.
I wish I was casting the NACT finals as well. Yesterday, guys, when I was casting, I'll be honest, I was very nervous. Because casting with Trex is kind of intimidating. I told him, it's because he's so good. And I'm not used to casting with like good casters all the time. And he made it really easy for me to cast. So when I was casting, it felt easy. I was like, it felt different. So it kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't like mentally prepared to cast that many games with him, and he made it feel really easy. So I was just like, why is it feeling so easy, you know? So and then I started trying harder, but he said I was really good, so I'm happy with it. But I know for a fact I can do better. That's the thing. I think it just comes down to the fact that, holy shit, Hoon got a first blood. That's nice. Ureshi's gonna go down as well. Nice. Nice one, boys.
Able to find one that's two down for the side of Area 77 as Hunter and Shiro are forced to back off.
I don't look like the men in the Hindi movies, bro.
The needle on that fight, taken to within a breath of his
I look more handsome, bro. Thanks.
Completely maxed out. Is able to find itself an escape. They wasted so many abilities trying to take down Shark. There was nothing left. Best player able to clean up the Lord there, and a very smooth transition there for BTK here.
Yeah, BTK finding a very nice groove in the first few minutes. Best player already taking a small lead over Shiro here, looking comfortable. I mean, on the Hayabusa, it's a good place to be right now. He's got about 300 gold, which doesn't seem like a lot, but every item's gonna count in this.
Yeah, I know, right? Junglala. I wish they don't throw.
Some great work using that guiding winds to get people out of the way.
Bro, it's 3 o'clock for me in the morning, bro.
We're gonna try to latch onto Hunter, even if you can.
Hey, thanks, bro. I wish don't jinx it, bro.
He's able to just get away, but that's gonna be a nice chunk of gold plating over the side of BTK.
Yeah, and Zia gonna go ahead and try to collect on that. But as my point is that when we're talking about some of these fights, like Hunter's gonna be able to find these escapes, especially with those guiding winds, as they go ahead put some damage on the Fly Chicken.
White Chicken is never going down, man. Is the health, the passive, everything. Like it's gonna be a tough kill to get White Chicken.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job traversing the map, making sure that
guys, like the stream if you just joined. Share it with your friends as well. Let's watch the NACT finals together, right?
Get that information.
So yeah.
It's not just on the roam to kind of get that information.
If Hoon can do a watch party for us at the Featherrock Showdown for an Indian tournament, we can definitely do a watch party for the NACT, especially after being a caster as well.
The Farza looks great on Hoon. It's creating the space, and this is what
exactly. This is what Hoon needs. He needs a high ground mage. Enough of support shit, bro. Just start carrying the game.
Against the Farza.
Yeah, and here Hunter's been doing a great job too, and Area 77 has been doing a great job of their protection of Hunter.
The damage onto Hunter. Gonna try to protect him as much as he can. He is able to back off. It's something that he's good at, creating space and making sure he doesn't go down in the early game.
Yeah, and now BTK free.
So Kazuki is a KOL for Mobile Legends Bang Bang by Moonton, right? That's not related to Mobile Legends 5.5. Mobile Legends 5.5 is different. Oh my god, Chicken just fucking baited the shit out of Area 77 right there. No. Best player didn't want to commit. Hunter come. No, this is not good. What? Why?
Best player here, the fight still continues.
Yeah, and at the bottom, the lane is alone, so you can see that Zia on the Granger's is going to go ahead and be able to get that tower.
Nice macro.
Is baiting around on this turtle, looking for a fight with Area 77.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big one for Area 77.
Thanks, bro. Debucker.
If they do and they win out, it could turn the table, but if BTK escapes something big here, it is trouble for Area 77. Fly Chicken able to take out Shiro. It is still standing as Hunter finally gets a kill on him. Hunter
nice. Zia, get another one.
Zia chases him down. Destinata does land, but he's still up as Shark runs through the tower to create space, and the turtle is still standing.
Oh, and this is just a much better game by BTK. Very much more deliberate with some of these fights. Even the deaths seem more deliberate by BTK to be able to give them time to be able to get these turtle to push back Area 77 and give best player the room he needs.
Yeah, BTK has found their comfort zone. They're 5K gold ahead. Hayabusa on best player has never looked better. He's holding 1,200.2K gold lead over Shiro right now. Shiro just having trouble keeping up as Shark continues to harass. I mean, as Fried Chicken continues to hound and harass.
Yes, pretty much. India gets a little, a few more, rewards though.
Yureshi does hold down the front line as Shiro tries to get a couple Ranger shots on them, but still not enough.
I know 5K gold lead is good for them. This is where they need to start snowballing. Like they already have right now. They just need to convert into objective, which best players do really well. This is the second time I've seen the same position from a Hayabusa today. MPL Latam was the same position I saw, but it's good.
So much better, especially when there's not the threat of the Hilda. There's not the threat of the Jawhead. There's not the threat of having the Farza that can cover the map so quickly.
Yeah, you know, I know the Jushin has been so clutch, but I think we're getting to
a free collector skin though. What's a free collector skin,
in
bro?
that position there, help with the macro, help with running to those offlanes and being backup for best player when he needs him. I mean, we're seeing how overall utility to damage, it just supplies all the options.
Well, and not just that, but we're being very patient. Ooh, we do have a shadow kill onto the back line with the feathered airstrike to kind of bring back the line of Area 77 as BTK pushes through the mid tower, opening up the map of Area 77.
Yeah, and that's big. I mean, the last two games were close, but this one is looking like a stomp for BTK.
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing right now. BTK have completely turned this around with being able to take away a lot of those threats.
Yo, what's up, Crooks?
We're not able to kind of get to that
watch party, bro.
NHCT
Grand Finals watch party.
These feathered airstrikes. Not just that.
Okay, I'll move my camera a bit.
Or Fried Chicken is doing such a great job of pushing back the back line, baiting out a lot of these abilities, getting very low, and that's when the feathered airstrike comes out. And then Area 77 needs to make a decision. Do we keep on attacking Fried Chicken? Do we turn around on
Not better.
And that's where BTK is shining here, as they get another objective.
Yeah, I mean, the tables have completely turned. They're dealing with the same problems that BTK had. They're unable to break through that front line. Fried Chicken is the immortal being right now, just not going down. Same thing with Shark. And as long as Hoon and Zia are just poking from the backside, I mean, they have great range. You have the Destinata, you have the feathered airstrike.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I mean, look at best player in the backside, completely chunking them down, also pushing Area 77 into a hole.
Yeah, and they're doing, and that's a great job too. A great thing to point out is the poking ability coming from BTK. So not only do you have to worry about the suppressive fire coming from Hoon and coming from Zia on this Granger, but then best player can dive into the back line, start chunking you down as well. Here comes another immense artillery blast coming from Hoon.
And look at the damage. Tower does go down. It's looking like a mirror image of last
series. Ooh, the blonde? Oh, it's probably Shiro.
On the strong foot. Yureshi tries to dash in, but unable to find nothing but air there. Area 77 just trying to defend with all they can.
Oh, nice circling eagle. Come on, Zia survive. Holy shit.
Trying to push it back, but Zia flickers back himself.
Hoon gets a kill, nice. They lose two. This is the BTK that we know. So this is the BTK that we know.
They try to latch on.
Let's go, let's go.
They force Yureshi to go so deep back with that demonic force to try to take down Zia. It puts him into harm's way. The rest of Bloodthirsty Kings close in around him.
All right. Ooh, Baj getting low as well. BTK able to take the tower. They have 2 minions plus minions on the top side. Move on, switch up, take down another.
Clean game, boys. They haven't lost a single tower.
They came for.
Ooh, and we do have Hoon sitting in that precise bush to go ahead and rain down damage. Best player thinks twice about that quad shadow he lays out there. And man, this is what I was talking about, especially having a Farsha on your team. It is so hard to protect those high ground towers from the positioning that they can lay out that feathered airstrike.
Look at the difference, the gold deficit, the oppression between ISO and Zia.
Yeah, the voice
right
comms
now.
are gonna be great,
ISO
right?
is just getting his third item locked in. We're 11 and a half minutes in almost. This is troublesome. Shiro as well, nothing but a Hunter Strike and a War Axe. The damage just isn't there for Area 77. And Hoon only has 3 items locked in as well, but he is chunking them boys down.
I'm hoping BTK to win NICT and keep his promise to one shot. He said he can be one shot all the time. Oh, best player? I don't know. One shot is too good.
And I absolutely love the pickup. My big point was for the Jawhead, but being able to take this Farja away from them too, adding it to your repertoire has been a game changer for BTK and been able to help secure a lot of these engagements. As long as Hoon stays out of the mix, as long as Hoon stays with that great positioning, laying down that feathered airstrike, BTK is going to have a gold-paved road down to Area 77 core.
I think there's a very important thing to note here.
I'm
When
watch
Area
party.
77 won their games, they were close. When
I'm eating now.
BTK finds their groove, they have only
Again,
lost
though.
1 tower. They have barely lost anything at all, and they have kept a
I'm fine.
strong gold lead. It's looking at almost 12K
I just
at
want
this
Coke.
point. We're breaking
Some
into
Coke.
that
I want
zone.
now.
I don't know if Area 77 can defend
Okay,
this forward.
fine.
Yeah, we're about to find out. No high
This is
ground
regular.
towers left. Lord crashes
Okay,
in.
fine. One.
The
Oh
damage on
shit.
Zero immediately annihilated. As
But
Joy
babe,
Boss
can I get
tries
Coke,
to get in the
please?
back
I want
line. Yureshi does everything he can to buy time.
Oh, BTK
but
in the
it's
bit.
just not going to be enough.
Nice.
As BTK takes game number 2.
Never down and out.
Nice, nice.
BTK, they finally wake up with a very dominating performance in game 3.
I mean, that's huge, right? We got us a series at this point. BTK tweak the draft a little bit, get comfortable in themselves, and just smash down onto Area 77. Taking a look at the stats, best player 104, Hoon 306, Zia 203. Every damage dealer on the side of BTK never took a hit.
Yeah, and the only deaths coming from Shark and Fried Chicken there. Just such a great
Yeah, I'm having fried chicken.
job and a well-executed plan as well. 0-2 to 9. You can take a look here at the damage dealt. Sahoon here with 50k damage here. Actually outdone by Zia on the Granger. So just those two combinations meant that they were just able to be so lethal from so far away that once they got the ball rolling, once we hit that mid game, no
Hi, Dia.
tower stood
Hi.
a chance. There was no way to be
Yes,
able
yo.
to defend this. Matilda,
Did you? Congratulations on winning that skin, by the way. Dia, did you took a screenshot and sent me, right? Yeah. I'll-
When they tried, when Yureshi went with that demonic force to try to get to the
You
back
already
line,
sent me, so yeah.
there was just too much mobility. If it was Hoon, you had the wings by wings. If it was Zia, there was the immense amount of
No,
dash
they're
that
playing macro. BTK are just playing a macro game, which is good.
That ultimately cost Yureshi, and he ended up taking those deaths.
I'm hoping to see BTK was team spirit, but I think BTK will target Sunset Lover. Will he bring back? No, I think Sunset Lover is really good. Sunset Lover and Hoon could be on. Like, I think Sunset Lover would just. Team spirit was BTK would be really nice.
He was doing everything he could, but it just wasn't enough. And you know, Area 77, they're able to play very aggressive. They're able to kind of always, you know, get in the ring with you when gold is even or they are at a lead. But once they fell behind 3 or 4K gold, it seemed like they wanted to keep on forcing those fights or keep on staying in them just a little bit too long.
Yeah, and look at that. Even Shark was so low on.
I'm not eating out fried chicken. I'm just eating fried chicken. Get it? Oh shit, my eyes are sleepy, man. Bro, for me it's late night. This is my dinner. I was casting, so I couldn't eat. So, after I finished MPL Latam, before I finished, I made the thumbnail and then I started immediately.
I mean, these all went. I think this was the same push where they were.
Make sure you like the stream, guys. If you joined just now, subscribe if you're watching. If you haven't subscribed already.
Was able to kind of come back. I expect there to be some adjustments from Area 77. There's some picks. All right, the Jawhead's getting banned out, but now there needs to be a plan for Hoon on this Farja. We're probably going to need to take that off there. We're going to need to allow some things as well.
Holy shit.
That was First Lord right there. They take all inhibitors, and then by the time they took all the inhibitors, Second Lord was ready for the taking. So it was a quick finish from 9 minutes on. The game was in their hands.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and amazing game played there. This is something I was kind of harping on.
Yeah, it's 3:15.
I understand there are certain things, certain aspects that were probably prioritized than getting out that jawhead, but a much smoother game without jawhead.
काम है, train है 8 को. अरे भाई जल्दी जाओ दिया.
So Liz,
Don't miss your
It's
train.
going to be a sweep for BTK, and then maybe switch sides to Area 77. We got us a series now. How we feeling?
I mean, I have everything under control. Everything is as predicted. We know that every season for the grand finals, BTK has been known to come back.
She's doing a Jushin cosplay, Liz. Not bad. She actually said she'd do it. She actually got all the stuff on time also.
All the viewers at home. But at the end of the day, the third game was a completely different BTK that we've seen today so far. And maybe they just had to take away the bot tilt with that jawhead.
How are you feeling about how?
I see you, Sukuna. I read that, but it's not like they have to thank them. It's just like Team Spirit had to beat them if they want to progress to the through the tournament anyway. So I don't see the reason to thank them as well. But you're right. Like I think Zayn would have told it to him personally, but they were too devastated. They felt really bad at that point, so that's why.
The series is still in the favor of Area 77, and it could be the game for both teams. So it's definitely a grand finals that you don't want to miss out. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to take a short break and be back for a halftime show.
Oh wait, shit, there's a break. That's crazy. I'm gonna go change and come back then, guys. I'll change and come back. I'll do some Naruto skin draws. Give me a second, alright? Bring DJY to the VC? Shit, I'll ask him. Give me a second, guys. Let me go and get some breather. I'm not in India, Ashi, though. Guys, like, do your thing in the chat.
We're back, everyone. You are watching the grand finals of the NACT 2025 Spring, and today we are having a halftime show. No crazy performances like the NACT Spring 2024, where Private gets to do his little dance, but we are looking at some analysis of the performance that we saw so far, which has been exhilarating, as exhilarating as the dance that Private did. So we saw some crazy moves by both teams. Area 77 coming on stronger than anyone has probably expected watching at home. It really shows the momentum that they've been getting from all their sweeps in the past 2 days, as well as the synergy that they created with the boot camp that they're in right now. So for Private, I know Area 77 was or is still your favorite team that you've been advocating for every single season. What do you think was so crucial to that team and how they were able to perform so well?
For me, I felt like both of these teams, Area 77 really had a great focus on to the marksmen and on to the mage. First, it started off with the pressure that they were able to exert onto Hoon, bringing him down. You can see here 0 and 5 into that first game, and once they knew that they had isolated down Hoon, they started focusing their efforts onto Zia to kind of shut him down. I don't think too many people, we've talked so much until we're blue in the face about how well Zia can play, but especially having a pick like a Farja that just excels so well against marksmen, and the way that they were able to play that, not just against Zia, but how well they were able to play it against Hoon. A lot of times the Farja came into these fights very late, making sure that a lot of these abilities were exerted. They caught Hoon off, they caught Hoon very quickly, able to take him down, and eventually found victory in that. And especially not just having that distance type of victory, that distance game where the offense, the poking ability that they had, but also close in, having that jawhead. A great game there played by JoyBoz, being able to bring in to capture a lot of those squishier picks like the Zia, like Hoon, and even finding fried chicken as well.
Yeah, and for Trex, how do you think BTK has been performing? What do you think was the reason that allowed them to come back and pull out that performance in the third game that we just saw?
Listen, there's only two things we need to talk about, all right, guys? There's only two things. First of all, BTK needed the losing buff, right? They needed to lose.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up?
We've seen it in multiple seasons.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Shit, a lot of people just dipped.
They need to, they gotta be punched in the.
I'm gonna mute it for a while.
Secondly, it's just the draft.
I'm gonna put it low. But yeah, you guys like my new haircut, guys? Liz is biased for BTK because she's dating Zayn. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think she's dating Zayn. She's in Indonesia right now, if I'm not wrong. She lives in Asia, guys. And Zayn lives in like New York City, so Sukana with all the tea. Nah, exactly. I agree.
Game finished in under 13 minutes. I mean, they're back in their confidence. They're back in their prime. And if Area 77 doesn't find a way to slow that down, we're looking at some more wins for the side of BTK.
Yeah, and wrapping that up, guys, for both of these casters, you are advocating for one team, just analyzing what went wrong, what went well for each of these teams. What do you think is, well, we'll let the casters take more into this after the break, but we're going to have an interview with Layla, a member of the community, a streamer. Welcome, Layla. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, yo, this is the same streamer that said I was looking like a Pomeranian.
I'm good. So a lot of people might not know you well enough from the community. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I just love playing MLBV. I've been playing since 2017, I would say, and I just
Let's see if she's streaming
this whole journey on Twitch. This just been really fun,
Yeah.
and also meeting a lot of new people.
Yeah, and you just basically stream ML. What else do you do?
I am also a personal trainer. That's actually my part-time job. Yeah, so but right now I'm trying to do more of like a stream.
That streamer, guys, that you're watching, Layla Bay, she said I look cute.
Doing and what you'll
See,
be
she
seeing
got
a
good
lot from
taste.
me.
Yeah, and how do people find you for stream?
Oh, perfect.
HOK haven't reached out to me. I
Right
haven't.
now streaming, or not right now, but right after the interview, I will be back on Twitch streaming the NACT Championship.
Well, so make sure to follow. Yeah, what's your stream handle actually?
Okay, the stream handle is just Layla Bay XO. So if you search that up on Twitch, you'll see me. I stream 6 days a week, along with my blind Pomeranian puppy.
Wow, that's adorable and also very consistent. So good job to that. And today you've been watching and restreaming the grand finals. Which team are you actually supporting?
I have to say, everybody I think is rooting for BTA.
BTA.
But
Okay.
I would really like to see Area 77 win.
Yeah, so let's just make a new team, BTA and Area 77 together. BTA.
Exactly, Ashido.
Yes, I want to see Area 77 win.
So you want some new blood into the mix. What do you think so far about the grand finals? Because the Area 77 put out a pretty strong performance.
Yes. I told everybody ban Jawhead and ban Farsa. I mean, we saw the third game, right? When BTK took Farsa, it's a whole different story now. So I think Farsa as a hero is very overpowered. So if you don't ban her, pick her definitely, and I think that would make a big difference in that game.
You told them to ban Jawhead and ban Farsa. Which team are you really supporting here? BTK?
No, but you know, we see it. We see it. 3 games, there's Farsa, and with the Farsa on the team, that is the win.
Yeah, nevertheless, both teams are looking very strong, and we're seeing an amazing performance coming out from both teams, and a very exciting grand final so far. So for you, besides restreaming the tournament, you're also playing ML, right? Are we gonna see you join the MWI one day?
If I will be, we will try to get there. I don't think I'm a pro player. I'm probably just gonna be more of an entertainer.
I mean, they're not biased towards BTK. They just like the team, bro. There's no biasness whatsoever.
Of course.
Yeah, and Ashido, the thing about NACT is I tried to I tried to do the same thing with India. At least I tried to push that through Vista. You gotta promote your content creators, right? You gotta promote content creators that are already streaming it and new content creators. But I think Vista is targeting like getting new content creators to kind of grow the game a little bit more, which is good. But like you gotta promote the ones that you already have as well. So yeah.
Thank you, Layla, for joining us.
And new smaller content creators. She has like 700 followers on Twitch, guys. So like it's nice that they're like promoting her as well.
Before that, we actually have a giveaway for our audiences, so we're catching you by surprise. Make sure you are still tuning in to all of our discussions. On the screen, you should see in a bit that we're gonna pull out a QR code in any minute, so make sure you stand by. In the meantime, casters, it has just been a crazy show today. There's still many more games to play. Do you think we're gonna see a back-to-back victory from either side?
Well, I think these next game is crucial for Area 77 because they came here with a game plan to counter, and then which got them 2 victories. Now they've been countered themselves by BTK with those picks. This next game is going to show us, does Area 77 have the ability to adjust in a way to make them successful, to keep this going, or was that all they had in the tank?
And
yeah,
Trax, I saw
that's
you
what best of sevens are always going to come down
pull out
to,
a little
right?
jersey.
It's the adjust.
Show us your jersey.
I don't know.
Show us your jersey. I saw that. I saw that, guys.
Listen,
this
I
man.
Please don't interrupt me, Liz. Liz. Please
How
do
can I not?
interrupt me. Anyways, as I was saying, in a best of 7, you have to be able to adjust in draft. BTK took 2 losses. It took them some time, but they were able to find the answer. So now Area 77 is on the back foot, and they need to find, what do we need to ban? What do we need to prio to find that answer? Is it the Farsa? Is it the Hayabusa? What's the new most important thing on the field?
Yeah, I know what's the most important thing for our audiences right now is we have the giveaway ready. Let's pull that QR
Holy
code out.
shit.
Make sure you have your phones ready to scan that
Get
QR
this.
code and type that code in for your chance to, oh, this time is 50 permanent skins. So there's more chances for all the audiences who are still tuned in, still supporting us. Make sure to be one of the first 50 lucky winners of that skin.
Ooh, and then I just noticed that too. 50 people have an opportunity here, so try to get on that. They still will go very fast, so you guys need to make sure that you are getting that scan very quickly.
Oh, I got something.
Yeah, I mean, we love giveaways. I love looking at the giveaway screen. I think the best thing too is all these giveaways.
Oh, I got a skin. I got a skin. I got a skin.
But it's not been like a chest.
I got the Lancelot skin, bro. It's crazy.
Big diamonds, big money.
Yeah, big diamonds, big money, a lot of excitement. Make sure you are one of the first 50 people to
Bro, I got a skin. I got 2 skins from this NACT, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Our viewers and some very exciting games coming up. I know we've been hyping both teams up. They've demonstrated through their performance that don't count any team out. They're both stacked in, locked in the zone in their boot camps, and they've just been showing how great the synergy is. And you know, only Trex is wearing a little jersey on. I don't know if that's going
Just
to
hot.
change
I had
the
to get
luck
rid of the button
for
up.
the
It was
team.
hot, man. I was
Yeah,
sweating.
it's so
I need
hot
something comfortable.
in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Sure, it's at Trex's defense, but we are supporting both teams nonetheless. We're just supporting the NA community. Whoever wins have definitely earned their spots. They've been so consistently playing well this season, and both of these teams actually have been on a streak. So I hope you guys are ready, because the 4th game of the series is ready. So casters, take us into this match.
Yeah, and thank you for that intro, Liz. We are ready. It is going to be the second half of these matches, potentially. And the thing, and actually Layla brought up a great point here, was that Farja, 100% win rate for this series. And is that something that there needs to be, well, it's not, there needs to be an answer for that if it's going to be picked up here, because of how lethal it is for the marksmen on the teams and how well these teams have been doing at protecting that. I don't think, usually I want to say in the past,
But yeah.
I think we found it more easier to get to that back line to be able to kind of disrupt a
All right, hold up. I missed a lot on chat. I was texting my friends on Instagram, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. HOK didn't reach out to me. This Layla Bay, yeah, I know. I'm gonna see if she wants to watch it together.
Especially, and it just works even better.
To be honest, I like more HOK because they give out free legend epic skins, so that's crazy, bro.
Are in 2 lanes, and once you get into these big 5v5s,
Hard are smart. Wait, legend skins free. Wait, at this point, I feel like BTK are just trolling to go to game 7. Yeah, I feel the same, Anagon. So yeah. World Tournament 2024. Indian creators should be more entertaining. Yeah, I agree. That's what people want in India. Because you cast them, that's why you get skin. And I'm from Russia. I can't use the code because it says no, bro. You just scanned the code. It just took me to the game. I didn't. I just got a free skin. Who wants a clip? What's going on? Yeah, hey, Crooks, you can, bro. You can become a content creator. You should. You can. To be honest, India is missing clippers, guys. India is missing clippers.
Something spicy.
That's a throw ban.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit, you got a skin, bro?
To try to get as much out of this trade as possible. The Hayabusa, the Joy still open. Fovia still open. A lot of things on the field, and now BTK, it's like, do they focus the Kimmy again like last time? Do they just lock in the Hayabusa safely and put best player on something comfortable? In my eyes, that could be the thing, but no, we go for the Lucas instead.
Yeah, and Lucas, not only is Lucas just, I was going to say, great but also annoying to deal with. I mean, we've seen it throughout this tournament. He can be at 10% health, still be able to get to the back line, still be able to get the damage, get the kill, and be able to get out of harm's way. But this is also something that is flexible for BTK. It can be played in the XP lane. It can be played in the as a jungler. Heck, it can even be played as a roamer if you want. I don't know if we're going to be seeing that from Shark, but it's just something that kind of leaves that question mark open for BTK. And we're going to see what Area 77 are going to reply with. Is Farsha going to be the prio?
I'm wondering if maybe they thought they were going to get the Lucas in that trade. Like, that's why we leave it open. They get the Farza, though, which, again, if we're going by Layla's textbook, this is already GG's for the side of Area 77. Instead of picking up a jungler now because they know they can get it in their third pick, they go for the Cho. It secures something strong and safe for Baj, and also it gives possible flexibility. BTK has some flexibility. Now Area 77 has it as well. We saw Yureshi play the Cho very cleanly in earlier days, so this isn't something out of the realm for them.
Yeah, and I like the Cho pickup because one thing about Lucas is his ability to get to that back line. Especially, I've seen mostly a lot of him with that Vengeance on, but with a Flicker on, he's absolutely unstoppable of him getting to that back line. You have a Cho on your team now. Now you have just a little bit of security. If somebody tries to jump onto your Farza, you'll have that that way of the dragging.
All right, Jushin, Hilda, Lucas is looking good. And also at the same time, you got Area 77 with a Cho, with a Farsa. I like that. We got Grace YT. What's up, Kaigan? I haven't seen Grace YT clip in a long time, bro. Like in a long time. Previous NACT I tried this. This what you gotta try it again, bro. They don't want to give Gatot to fucking Chicken, bro. Chicken Gatot is too good. Shark should go for Matilda? I don't think so. If you go Matilda right now, it's gonna get countered by an Esmeralda. It's really good. Currently, Esmeralda is fucking good. Like I've seen it.
I mean, it's a playmaker, and don't get me wrong. In the hands of Baj, you can make plays, but you still gotta find some chunky front
On the
line
skins showed
like
now
Fried Chicken
all
has
gets 10% chance, but how convenient. KRONOS got Lance Epic skin from the first time. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I was quick, bro. I was quick with that shit.
I'm expecting some of those counters. Jagata already taken off the board. I'm wondering what is the plan from BTK to deal with this Joy, with what we have out there. I know that we get a lot of CC coming out from Hoon, but historically, as we've seen in these last matches, the big prio in the early game, shut down Hoon. Make sure that he is not going to be a factor, that he is not going to be able to get that scaling. Once we shut down Hoon, I want to say we kind of scale over to dealing with Zia to make sure that he's not a factor. I want to say there has been some focus onto Fried Chicken, but here on a Hilda, I feel like the more focus you put onto a Hilda, the more it kind of plays into BTK's hands. You're wasting your abilities, you're allowing him to do what he needs to kind of get that zonage away, and it allows them to kind of come in and get that sneaky second. The problem here, are we going to be able to get the Farza and shut her down?
Yeah, I mean, that's all. That seems to have been the question for the past 3 games, right? Farza has normally been safe. Kimmy is open, but Kimmy does not have the greatest escapability to this Lucas, right? It's kind of a scary pick right now. Even with the Joy on the field, could be a scary pick from BTK, and I think it's why it's not getting banned, the Wan taken out, because of the ability to kite, because of the ability for ISO to kind of dance around and kind of get some free shots off. So what do we look at?
He likes it. He likes it.
Does Area 77 once again save it for their last pick? Last time they were on red side, that's what they did. They locked in the EXP or Rome on this red side first pick, second phase.
Oh, you missed it.
Spot for something to maybe counterplay.
I'm wondering if we're going to be looking at
The interview confused me, especially with live on her channel. You look pretty
definitely wanting to get
interview.
that
Thank you. Thank
right
you,
now,
Wandu,
there
Wandu.
isn't too many shields. I'm wondering if we're looking at picks out there. I guess Hilda went to go into Bush.
I'm unforgettable. I'm edged into Layla's mind forever. Yes, the worst troll I've ever met in MLBB. Yes. Ty living in a fantasy. Ayo, nice interview. Thank you, KRONOS. Thank you.
This is something I like because
Yeah.
it helps with BTK being able to have
Oh, he said thank you too. He said welcome, KRONOS.
fights, but being able to Instead of trying to match Joy with the Hayabusa,
Yo, Kronos in the chat.
you have another answer.
The draft is looking good, guys. Draft is looking good.
Barca, she wins whoever team she is in. I swear it is what that is, but right now she's not looking so good. What could she have? Unless if Joy bots come up with something that can work with her. I mean, like,
whenever he tries to come in, because he's not just an instant attack.
Cho is okay. Cho is okay, but not as good as
much of the
he kicks them out
sliding around, so he gets hit.
It's looking good. What's up, CLO? What's up? What's up? ABM or starters better than 877 BTK. That's crazy, bro.
I was like, hey, I know this person. She looks different.
Hey, hi, Suranjan.
Can't believe Liz asked me to play MWI. Yeah. I'm not pro. Guys, I'm a entertainment kind of stream. Not pro gaming kind of stream. Legendary! Thank you for the gifted sub! Thank you for gifting the sub.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a close call. I think I like BTK's draft here. I think they found some great answers. It's going to be a lot of execution. A lot of how they execute
the
this.
real
They do have
W,
the Farsa, which has been
the
such a
real
powerful pick.
W
The
here
Joy
is
without the
John.
Hayabusa on the field. Also a
holds
very
everything.
strong
John
pick.
holds everything
In my
he
eyes,
got.
a lot of this is going to come down between Zia and
Where
Ice.
is Moba saying? I
Yeah,
don't know.
another thing is that when it comes to
We can
someone
watch
like
YouTube live
Area
every
77,
Wednesday.
because they
Yeah,
had
that's
the Jawhead, they were able to make those plays.
Thank you, Legendary. Sorry, I don't have all my alerts on. That's kind of sad, but I just wanted
This
to
time,
make sure.
I think they have a better,
All right,
avenue.
let's get into the game. Back in chat. Time. Game mode. We gotta turn up. We gotta turn up. Come on, BTK. Let's look at the draft, guys. Let's look at the draft. I'll look at the chat in a bit. Sorry, I was texting a couple of my friends and I was telling Layla BXO that a nice interview. So yeah, time to look at the draft. I see a Ruby again. I don't think that's gonna work, but they have a Moskov, right? A Moskov's always good. They have Lucas. They have enough chain CC. They have Hoon on the Jushin, which controls the game again. Chicken. Okay, they check the boxes for BTK's draft. Look at Area 77. Is this nice, man? Area 77 draft is nice, but they have to play for a pick off. They cannot play team fights, right? They cannot go for team fights at all whatsoever. If they go for the team fights, it's got to be after everything. Otherwise, they're going to have a difficult time. So, yeah. That would be nice. So, all right. So, let me look at the chat again. I'm waiting for Martis God of War skin. I have all Martis skins. Need to fulfill my connection. Okay, you're a Martis player. That's nice. Holy shit, Shiro was looking difficult right there. Any information on the next tournament in India? Bro, I'm trying. So there is a Mythic Showdown coming, right, for India. That's the next tournament. Because of that, every other tournament has been put on hold. So once there's a tournament that's worth watching, you can definitely see that I will be promoting that tournament. So I'll put it on my Instagram, guys. Just make sure you follow my Instagram as well. Definitely put it. If there's a, I mean, there are multiple tournaments happening all the time. I try to like watch the tournaments that are good. I'll try to do watch party for India tournaments as well. What's it, guys? You think I should do that? Let me know yes in the chat. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, White Chicken just went crazy on Shiro right there.
Oh, that was just a magnetic combo that they put onto Shiro with the pullback and to the pop-up and then the damage coming out from best player. They immediately turn around.
Good morning, Cielo. Nice to see you. Nice to see you again. You were right, Kronos. They banned Esmeralda, so they're gonna pick Matilda. Kinda, yeah. No, they didn't pick Matilda though. BTK, yeah, losing, bro. 2-1. I'm waiting for next patch. Yuzong ult is getting HP buff. I don't know about that. I gotta take a look, bro. You guys are so ahead of the game. Shit. I have 9,600 games on Martis, 5,000 on AIM, and 3,500 on Alpha, 2.5k on Gata 1. What the fuck, bro? Bro is flexing the amount of games that he has on Sukuna, bro. You gotta chill too. You gotta be like the dark system like me, bro. I just play to have fun sometimes. I used to play a lot competitive before. I'm not playing a lot more yet. I'm not playing the lat competitor now. I was playing like.
A little bit of a problem, Hunter, trying to get that distance. Like I said, it's a little bit more of an issue when you don't have the Jawhead making those plays. Shark doing a great job.
Oh shit.
Offended. A little bit of damage from Chicken. Area 77 able to back off, but ISO might be in trouble. Pops Speedy lightly. Look at the damage.
Oh, SOD.
Spirit Destruction. He comes in. Zia finds the kill. He's caught now in the midst of that airstrike. Taken out as well. Gold laner for gold laner, but now Hoon.
Nice positioning. Hoon is so good.
BTK keeping it aggressive.
Ooh, I was just about to go into like how intelligent is to get that 1-for-1 swap as you go.
I've had like 3,000 something plus stars at one point.
But then you die to Hunter. But we did have Hoon right there to go ahead pick off Hunter as well, making it a 2-for-1.
Ooh, ISO wants the meltdown. Best player, bro.
Not going to be able to get it. Decides to back off. But this is something the best player does so well at, man. He knows you'll always see him at those off lanes, always kind of split pushing. It's his inner old assassin player play style, man. The guy is always looking for moments to push on those towers.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, I want to say Hoon has been a lot more aggressive with that Crimson Beacon, using it more aggressively for offense.
Oh, Reshi gets fucked.
Reshi actually in trouble.
Nice.
Yeah, Ureshi's not in trouble. Ureshi is dead. Ureshi is gone, and this is going to give a big advantage to the second turn.
Yeah, like 3 point something K. I forgot, bro.
Oh, and on the backside, Shark doing a
Like
great
many
job
years ago, though not now.
zoning out Shiro and being able to use that CC. This is something that that we haven't seen too often. But
Oh
amongst
shit, Nine
all
Tail
the
Beast.
CC that you can put out and in trouble, Shiro.
That crab might have not been worth it. He is able to. No, I'm offended. Shiro
Oh, he's still able to make it out.
with his life, he just makes it away. I guess the crab was worth it.
Yeah. Rank stars.
He makes it out of there, and BTK looking to lose their top tower here. Fly Chicken powerless to go ahead and stop that. It's been a back-to-back, but without.
I used to grind, bro. I used to grind that shit.
Without the fear of that.
After that, I never played like that ever again. That thing took away a lot of my
ISO
sleep.
Deleted. Fly Chicken is hunting right now. This man is the EXP leader. He's on a Hilda. He's 3-0-0. He's got over 50% of the kills for BTK right now.
Yeah, and being shut down, that is another tower down for the side of Area 77. 1-2 right now. Fly Chicken doing a great job baiting out these abilities from the backside. And things
That was like
looking
2 years ago, though,
for
Sukuna.
Area 77.
Like, that was a lot of
ISO
grinding,
sitting
bro.
at 0 and
1300
right
stars
now.
is fucking good,
Big
bro.
dragon kick.
Yeah, Baj gets
It's
the
as
hit
good
on
as
Shark,
like
able to shut
3K.
down Fly
Like
Chicken on the
3K, you
run.
just play like
Shark
5 mana and you get it.
looking for Shiro. Shiro
And depends on
low.
which server you
Spirit
play
Destruction
into.
still
Back then I was in
there.
NA and
Zia
like didn't
commit
have
as
shit,
ISO
so.
brings out the speedy light wheel. Hunter decides to pop the wings by wings, but decides to back off as well.
Oh, what the
Here's
fuck?
Best player hunts him down in the back line and strikes out Ureshi.
Yeah, a big boy damage coming out from best player with the flank. Takes out Ureshi from out of nowhere. That is...
Chicken is
all
doing
that
so
damage.
much this
Hunter
game,
is
bro.
down with Fly
Chicken is
as
doing
ISO
so
comes in
much
just
this
a
game.
little late for the protection.
Baj misses that way of the dragon, and that could be his death. ISO with the speedy light wheel, looking for anything, looking for purchase, but it's just not there. Zia gets a kill into his pocket.
Yeah, 8-2 right now. Domination for BTK.
Shark has, like,
Fried
full
Chicken
recall.
Sitting at 4-0-1 right now on this Hilda. We were talking about some of the other picks there. And
Oh, SOD?
Chicken right now is having the game of his life.
Yeah, this guy is having the match of his life for sure. You don't see this every day.
Have you ever been touched by a 7.7 guy who has no hair, likes raw chicken dipped in peanut butter for lunch? What the fuck are you talking about, Link Sama? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, and,
You're talking
and
about some
absolutely
random
becoming
shit
that
right now.
threat to the back line, not just to the back line, but this means that he's gonna
Yeah,
be able to
I
have
understand,
even
bro.
more
The
taking
trolls
power,
and
even
like
more
the
pushing
fucking
power,
game just
be
kill
able
it.
to
I
zone
agree.
out the rest of Area 77.
You should play with
And
me, bro.
this is the
Sometimes if you're playing from
problem,
Ukraine, that's not bad.
because where does he set up? Where does he get and put in that
Area
down
77
press?
trial card is
Needs to
over.
be very close,
Somebody
very
clip that shit, bro.
for-
Somebody clip
for
that shit.
as much
Area
as
77
the
trial
mark,
card
he
is
has probably the
over.
shortest range.
Now
So
time
the marksman. So they're
for
gonna be very trying
BTK
get
to
in
pull
close.
up.
You're going to have to be dealing with this very powerful, very strong front line from BTK.
And that's one of the issues right now with the Tro. That was one of the worries, right? It's, yes, you can make plays happen, but you're not that bulky. You're not biding enough time for ISO or Hunter to really pop off. You're creating too many gaps by diving away. Fly Chicken, best player, all of them are able to get to that back line.
Oh yeah, it's a slot for that MSC.
I mean, 1 and 2 right now. Another 2 deaths on ISO, 2 on your Reshi. Area 77 has yet to find that glide. You were talking about it before. When BTK is on it, when BTK knows what they're doing, when they're able to kind of get that momentum, it is a wheel that is so hard to stop. And it is so dominating that it's very hard to even find those little bits of breathing room. Here, attacking on 2 towers at once.
Yeah, conceal play just to try to move. Big kick on a 3, but still.
Holy shit. Shark.
You're taking out Baj. Can't make a play happen right now. Every time he goes in, bloodthirsty Tings just take him out of the map.
A little bit of a misplay there too, because he latched onto Shark on accident, and I'm sure he wanted one of the squishier heroes, Shark, and he didn't even get him over the wall. He crashed right into the wall, a little bit of a misdirection, and unfortunately, he was on the wrong side of that wall. The rest of Area 77 was not in a position to help, and you were talking about it. Now we're at a point where Area 77 is starting to force plays. They're not as comfortable. They're not. They don't have the advantage like they did in those first 2 games.
Yeah, they have to be able to think about it like if we're
Season 35 global #1 Hellcurt have 55k games in total, and he has 26k games on Hellcurt. Bro, that's crazy. 26,000 games on Hellcurt is mad. Ooh, SOD missed out, but that's coming from Zia anyway. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like and share.
Yeah,
we're at 25 likes. That's not bad.
And sometimes it just kind of comes down to kind of slowly being
who's that one person that put an Area 77, bro? Somebody voted Area 77 for my fucking votes.
For BTK to make a mistake, which they're not really making right now. And we've talked about it before. BTK is one of those teams that the later and later it gets, the more games that they play, the later the hour is, the better they are at being able to get those comebacks. And here right now, with them in control, it's going to be very hard for Area 77 to find that footing.
Now watch for Zia. My guy just got in the Malefic gun. We're looking at a little bit more range added onto a Moskov who doesn't have a lot, but that range could make the difference when trying to break through these towers, when trying to take on these team fights.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, I was very surprised at the aggressiveness of Hoon with this. The first 2 fights we saw, he used that Crimson Beacon very aggressively instead of like using it to try to get away, and that really set the stage, kept this snowball rolling. We're down 1 high ground at the 10-minute mark right now. Area 77, 10k gold behind right now, looking for some type of opportunity. They go deep in on Hunter.
Zia gets the pushback on a Shiro, hunting him down, looking for one more hit, but Shiro's able to just get away. Now best player moving on the next one. ISO is able to take
Holy shit, this is the carry, bro. The carry power coming. Oh, but Moskov
are defending, maybe looking for the fight back, but they decide to back off. They are able to come out in a good defense.
Ooh, I mean, they're able to kind of tie this up. They're able to get some kills off on their own, but they went a little deep there onto Hunter. Concealed play, even flickered in. Hunter was able to get away, but that put a few of them at harm's way. Even able to bring down Fly Chicken, who's sitting at 4, 1, and a 2. So a little signs of life still from Area 77, and that's what we're talking about. Those little mistakes. Be patient. Allow BTK to kind of come in, make some of those mistakes, and that is where you will find your opening. Unfortunately, not enough just yet for Area 77 to kind of turn this around.
Yeah, I mean, look at the items. Zia's about to get in that rose gold. They give him now he's got range. He's going to have some defense. Taking a look at ISO, he does have the Trinity in. He's looking for the next item. We are starting to see the damage start to be output by ISO. So Area 77,
that's a bad habit.
At this point in the game, it is a time. It's a clock that we are waiting for, to where Joybaj is taking enough to take a couple more hits, to where Shiro can do enough damage to really be a nuisance to Zia, to where Hunter can do enough burst damage to maybe get Fried Chicken and Shark low enough to where the rest of the team can clean up.
Can you start speaking like real Indian with the movie accent? Nah, fuck no, bro. This guy. Do you want me to sound like this? Oh my god.
So, and out of Farja, you still do enough damage.
Who got more DPS, Carry or Moskov?
I'm trying to keep the distance here.
Carry, bro. She's got true damage.
Man, that is tough.
Oh, fucking what an SOD, bro. What a fucking SOD. Holy Zia. Bro, what is this guy on? 4-1-4 on the Moskov. No Jawhead, no win Area 77.
12 to 4 or 13-minute mark right now. BTK with another Lord looming, and that is something dangerous for Area 77. Last high ground tower meeting its end by Zia. BTK looking to put this game into the record books.
Zia is 1v3 right now. Lord coming down. Minions on the mid side. Area 77 just trying to defend, grasping at anything they can right now. The feathered airstrike does drop down, able to get some nice shots onto Shark there. They're able to clear these bottom minions before the Lord comes. BTK is lining up behind it. They don't have minions on the far side. They're still pushing. Don't give me the winner cam just yet. Area 77's not out. Joybotch looks for the kick, gets him against
Oh.
now in a bad spot, but here comes Area 77. Best player able to find Bosch. Best player able to find Urashi.
Oh, best player pulled up, bro. But Zia's flanking from the side also. Shiro can't do anything.
But Shiro's getting taken out. Zia's locking on the base, and Area 77 could be going down for another game, but they're still defending. Hunter finds fried chicken. Shark off the map.
Zia took the base.
Finally drops, and BTK tie up the series.
What a game by BTK. See the winners cam here right now. I do appreciate it. I'm not going to lie. I appreciate Area 77. Take that loss. High fives all around. It's like, all right, we'll kind of develop another plan for it. You don't even see the frustration just yet. But, man, what a dominating game by BTK there.
Yeah, I mean, just same thing as last game. Once they found the answer, once they tweaked a bit, it is no longer looking like a standstill. It is looking like BTK is still...
No jawhead, no party, guys. No jawhead, no party. Oh my god, Sukuna, do you want me to talk like this the entire time? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
It looks like the Juicen has finally found its mark, found out where they're able to excel. And that is because of they took out that major effect that was able to be that lethality, that early offense in the jawhead. Hunter is no longer comfortable being able to kind of get some of those. Even that last airstrike, the frustration that kind of came out of it is that the feathered airstrike was used a little early in my books, especially when you had a Lord coming down to base. That could have cleared out some of those minions there. And then the Lord comes, you don't have a feathered airstrike, and a Lord pretty much slapping in at the cores. But take a look at some of these other stats.
Look at the damage dealt, and I just want to point out Zia has 63k, but that was all towards the second half of that match right there. The guy, once he got online, he was chunking. Once we saw that first big Spear of Destruction, even though he died to that, we knew that Zia was online. We knew that Zia was ready to play, and he looked comfortable, looked great on that Moskov.
And the one thing that kind of wows me out is one of the things that's really great about Moskov too is that he has that split pushing potential. He didn't even need to exert that here.
Exactly, Junglala. Our boys are doing good. Our boys are doing good.
Being able to kind of, or a little bit of a late in the team fight to be able to kind of find what he needed. Great game here played. I see the theory behind some of the drafts in game 2. Bringing in the Ruby, they just needed the answer of having the jawhead off the table as well. Ruby did such a great job of being able to shut down the Joy, get in onto the Farja as well, shut down the Cho as well. Every single time he went in, tried to get that dragon kick to the point that I felt like they were going out of their way.
Hey, you know what? Get those codes out again, bro. I want to get that fucking skin. Hi, Freyrin. Nice to see you here. I started this as soon as I was done with MPL. As soon as I was done with MPL, I started this because I wanted to watch it. I'll be honest, I was actually watching it by the side a little bit. I shouldn't have been. But yeah, towards the end, I thought it was going to be 3-0 today from Infinity, but it went to 3-1. I was like, I have to wait. I missed one game, but it was fine. That game and that third game for Infinity and DreamHack was fun too. But yeah, this is very clear, guys. No jawhead, no party from Joybotch.
On the back line, goes in, only finds a Shark, and that was
yeah. If Yuzhong and Lapu come back in the meta, that'll be nice.
The secondary thing is that if he got Shark over the wall,
Brute Force when his item is best suited for Alpha for the movement speed. Like, I mean, he wants that extra bit of tankiness and the extra movement speed. So and the HP helps out as well. It's a cooldown that's there also in Brute Force. Brute Force is never a bad item. It's just you need to know when to buy it. And I think he likes the utility it gets him more than anything. So that's probably why.
if they just let
Yeah, I like Naruto and Sasuke. I forgot how to wink.
Maybe they stood a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
How much dice you took for casting? 10k dice? Like for what? For NACT?
We've talked about ISO. We've talked about Zia. We've talked about both of them.
I haven't got yet.
But once they get going, especially Zia here, it's very hard to stop him. Not just that, but Hoon was doing a great job being able to kind of create that distance.
Yo, Chester from Vishal Market. What's up, bro?
Effective when you don't have the advantage.
It looks like the Jushin
Guys, while you're at it, don't forget to like the stream, yeah. If you just join, you guys join, you vote, but you don't like the stream, bro, that feels bad for me. Because I have like 48 votes, but only 29 likes. That's like half the votes.
It seems like it was worth it, Liz.
So, yeah.
Well,
where are we going from here?
I'm sure it was. But man, an amazing game.
Oh, what the fuck? Production fucked up again. Trex is looking pissed, bro.
The thing is too is the Farja. There needs to be something else.
Give me my Sasuke skin, GM Freyren.
To be able to kind of create that.
Here, I'll make you a mod as well, so I know it's you.
We can't give that to BTK. That's just out of the
There you
question.
go.
We saw how they did. We saw how they did with the last game. That BTK.
Yes, for your last night casting, tell him at least 10k for Naruto skin. Yeah, I'm assuming.
And that's because they had.
I'm assuming so.
Hilda was doing a good job. Maybe that's another.
I am looking at getting that Naruto skin
focal point
for myself. I'm getting it all four.
Because Wild Chicken, it feels like we weren't talking about him too much. I mean, he started that game with 4, 1, and 0, I believe, and was just having such a huge effect in that early game as well. The first time that they had their victory too, able to get to that back line, took a few more deaths that time, but he accomplished his goal, which was allowing Hoon the distance and the time he needed to be able to be effective on his.
Also, I hope you guys are liking the content I'm coming up with, guys.
Definitely for Area 77, think about that front line a little bit more, right? Without the
Oh shit, I'm not gonna cast for free, bro. Hell no. They're gonna pay me for sure, but yeah.
For this tanky, front line that can just withstand the damage that Area 77 needs to bring. So that could definitely
Oh shit, hell no. They gonna say the skin is my payment?
Maybe go
Fuck
for
no.
something that can really withstand the brunt of the attack that BTK is bringing.
Yeah, and right now it is on Area 77. They need to make those adjustments. BTK has made this a tie game right now. No game point just yet, and the pressure right now mounting for both of these teams. Both needing to make those adjustments, but BTK in a little bit more of a comfier seat because they found something that works for them. So it's kind of on Area 77 to find the nooks and crannies in that game plan. Zuxin taken off the table here, and maybe that means that the answer, the Area 77 going to bring in that Farja again, especially when you have the Zuxin taken off there, but it just leaves other things open, especially that we've seen how prioed that Lucas was.
Yeah, and it forces them to kind of first pick the Farza here, because now with no Jushin, there's really zero counterplay to it, unless they have an answer. I mean, you could give up the Farza and just go full, we're going to give Hoon a very hard time here, because if they don't pick it up, BTK is definitely going to slot it in immediately. But Hayabusa still in the field. Lucas also still on the field. So once again, these trades are getting, like, the pool is getting wider and wider as we speak. But
that is true.
Taking a note from BTK, we're going to take this Lucas first.
Yeah, they take the Lucas here. I'm expecting the answer to potentially be the Farza. Oh, no, it's going to be the Valentina. And I wonder if this is something that it's kind of trying to bait out that Farza pick, because it's a very early Valentina pickup. So it's kind of trying to bait out some of those other ones. All right, you get Farza, then we'll get a Feathered Airstrike as well. And is that something you want to give up? And especially having the Hayabusa out there. And now Area 77 taking that Hilda pickup away from Chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very clean from the side of Area 77. They've learned from their mistakes. Maybe just like it took 2 games for BTK to tweak, Area 77 is now tweaking themselves. They do go for the Cho once again. I don't know if this is questionable or not. I don't know exactly how to feel it or not. But finally, the lady herself, Esmeralda, does creep onto the field.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Interesting too as well. You have 2 heroes that generate their own shield with the Hilda and the Cho. Not as much, and it does ward away some picks as well. You're not going to want to go.
No code this time. I was ready. Miss Magic, there's no code. Did you know MLBB NA is taken by Blizzard North? No, it's not Blizzard North. It's Skystone. Oh, it will be 1 o'clock in the morning here. I haven't even been to take a shower yet. Hey, yo, don't be telling us, don't be teasing us like that, GM Freyring. You can't be saying that you didn't take a shower and stuff, and then you're gonna take a shower and stuff. Nah, just kidding, but yeah. It's for me. It's 4 o'clock.
But that can also kind of get targeted down now from this Esmeralda. Do you go for something a bit more, you know, not as AoE, something kind of like the Valentina, something that can kind of get in the face and move around, something maybe more old school? We haven't seen Vex or Aurora in a very long time. Don't think those would exactly work with the Hayabusa on the field, but you know, they have to look for something.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that, Sukuna. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Are gonna get countered by the Hayabusa. So and that's why I kind of like this kind of like matchup that we have here with the Esmeralda and the Hayabusa. And then we're kind of wondering, is the Farja gonna actually even be slotted here? Because it hasn't even been picked up in the first draft. And where is the protection for it? I'm not so sure I like it on the BTK lineup just because we have a lot of deep diving heroes on Area 77. And I'm not even sure I really like it on Area 77 just because you have an Esmeralda.
It really is easy to get views as a girl, isn't it, guys? That's crazy now that I think about it.
I think we might potentially see it walk.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough position for a Farza right now, and I think you got it right. I think I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still comfortable. It still could be an answer, but it's a scary pick right now, especially picking up this Cho once again and not having something like the Hylos, not having something that can really be a wall. Area 77 might really have to switch gears. Maybe we see something completely new in the mage hands of NACT, because mostly it's just
membership for me said on your channel.
BTK
You sure, bro?
They lock in the Harith for themselves.
I mean, I don't know if I can gift myself memberships.
They are looking scary over there.
The only thing I'm kind of worried about is at what point are we coming in with this Harith?
Oh, I can give it in myself. I didn't know that shit. Girls equal attraction. Yeah, I know. KRONOS, I thought since they took it, they would be some heavy cash pool, but just diamonds. Only sad multiple. No, it's just diamonds because, I mean, I don't want to say anything about that. I think it's because of like the sudden change and stuff, right? Otherwise, it's gonna be diamonds as well. It's gonna be big cash price pool as well.
Every single ability he has does some type of push, some type of CC.
Yo, I have like 100 servers on my Discord, guys. I'm gonna start leaving some servers while they're talking and stuff. All right, I'm starting to make things happen one at a time. Oh, look at that.
More CC stacked up as Shark picks up the Tigreal.
And crowd control has just seemed to be huge as a deciding factor in these past 4 games. Shark on the Tigreal yesterday was phenomenal. There wasn't a single implosion that he didn't catch at least 2 people on. They do finally fall back onto this Farza. How is it going to play out against so many heroes that can make it to him?
Yeah, and I want to say as far as compositions that really meld well together, I like the Wombo combo potential coming from BTK. You get the implosion, you have the falling star moon that can come from Fried Chicken, you've got the chrono trigger that comes from Azia being able to put that AoE damage down. Hoon can even do a lot of AoE damage if he needs to. So there is the potential there. If Shark can land those implosions like he was yesterday, Area 77 might have a rough time, especially with somebody that needs to be as stationary as Hunter on this Farja.
Yeah, I mean, Area 77 just has to be careful about splitting up overall, but you don't want to stay together when you're up against an
I like the draft of BTK. BTK are gonna take it, guys. They have a Harith, they have an Esmeralda, they have a Tig. Yeah, this is looking difficult for Area 77. It's over. It's Jover, guys. It's done.
Yeah, both of these teams right now, this is do or die. This is who's going to get you the momentum, who's going to give the breathing room they need moving into that next match that will...
It's over, guys. I don't see them making it back now. I feel like it's done.
And Baj and Hunter already kind of helping out ISO.
Yeah, guys, subscribe. I'm close to 3K.
As we move through this, gold laners have been important. When ISO's not having a good game, Area 77's not having a good game.
I think that's been the truth for both marks.
But the one good thing for Area 77 is that they got a Moskov with the Farsa, which is really good. But the Cho is gonna be useless. Same with the Hilda.
Be able to shut him down very quickly and make their mark, and that puts all the pressure onto Zia, and then they go ahead and focus down on him as well.
Already seen some quick rotations from the side of Area 77, but both teams, I mean, the past couple games, it has been a slower start than what we saw in the first two, right?
Yeah, I know HOK is different. I'm looking at, I was looking at casting HOK as well, but I think right now I'm a good spot in MLBB, so I'm not gonna cast HOK for a bit. I'll probably learn how to play that game first and then do it. Oh shit, Joybot has to flicker.
A lot of damage does come in from Shiro. They're looking for Hoon. They're looking for the target. Reshi able to get
Hoon's gonna be the target. Holy shit!
Now Hunter flying up with the wings by wings, but Shark pushes him away with a very well placed skill. Now Fly Chicken also looking.
Bro,
for the
Chicken
target of his
MVP,
own,
bro.
Disperses.
Yeah, and this is the value you get out of a Lucas. Like I was talking about, and Shiro actually in a little bit of trouble here. Joybot with the quick recovery, able to peel for his jungler.
And now Shiro has to go back to base. BTK are going to probably try to rush down on this turtle. Hoon also in the fight. I don't think Joybaj and Yureshi should stick around too long for the Spear Destruction. Also ready to line up. A best player takes the turtle.
Yeah, Spirit Destruction came in there. I was actually a little worried that we'd be having a 5v4, especially with Zia kind of returning to the base to kind of get that. Feathered Airstrike comes down, puts a little damage onto Joybaj, and now going to force him to go home.
And so BTK finding some rhythm in the start of this match. A small gold lead, but still the map control is there. Sharks looks for the pullback, just misses it though.
Yeah, look at the push out, being a little nuisance at the purple buff, was not able to find it. Hunter in trouble.
Ooh, just gets away. If that kill happens, it's trouble for Area 77.
Yeah, once Hunter goes down, I want to say you lose a huge amount of superiority when it comes to the distant damage that you can output.
I mean, and that's... If he goes down in the first minute or two, you're back in 7 seconds. But now that we're getting to a mark where gold is going to start really matter, you don't want to die at this point of the game. This is where every wave matters. This is where the clock's getting a little higher on those deaths. Oh. And it's trouble if you're taken out.
Yeah, big thing here that I'm noticing too is BTK still managing to kind of head up when it comes to farm right now, even though they do have that one death. They're doing a great job trying to get that positioning, getting that information. It's allowing Zia. Zia's doing very well right now against...
Area 77 had to pick Uranus or Durant or Esmeralda. Yeah, but they picked the Hilda first, right? They had the Cho and the Hilda picked up early, so that's why he went in for that Esmeralda. That's the whole counter. So guys, everything's a monopoly. You guys should know that. Like, even like how you have Coke and you have Sprite and Fanta and all that shit, it's all owned by the same company. Even your groceries and stuff mostly are like that.
Gold over ISO right now, but I mean that's gonna start stacking up here. BTK, and I'm wondering as we move in.
Yeah, Chicken is doing a lot.
Not gonna be able to get away from this one. The feathered airstrike, the shadow kill, it all lined up perfectly, and Fly Chicken rotates up as well. Joybaj looking for best player, does get the kick, but no one's there with the damage. Best player finds Joybaj in the midst of it all. Spirit Destruction does come down, but ISO is not gonna commit to that one.
He shouldn't. This is looking bleak for Harrison. This is over, guys. It's over. I think BTK found their footing.
Already pretty much backed off. That just allowed. I mean, best player was never in any real damage there, as 4 members pretty much just collided down around best player to kind of ensure that he was able to get away.
And was started as 300 gold, turned into 1,000, and now we're looking at 2K gold lead. ISO very low. Hunter able to come up and try to save the day. The feathered airstrike does come down onto Hoon. Can he get the last hit? Hoon immunes it, able to just get away.
Fuck.
Zero falls off screen
nice
to best player as well.
Yeah, BTK doing a great job here, and I love the fact
it's
that
over.
Hoon seems to be doing better when it comes to the feathered airstrike than Hunter is right now. He's able to get it off faster. Zia in trouble here, getting sandwiched.
All right, a little bit of damage onto Hunter there. Oh, not a lot of damage actually onto Hunter there. Saman's force does drop. Area 77 once again on the back foot, and the gold just keeps on escaping. They're not keeping it at a standstill. BTK is running away once again with this game.
Yeah, and about a 1K gold lead there for Zia, starting to create that gap, create that rift between him and ISO right now. And we've been seeing this the whole game, even without the help from BTK. Zia's been able to push into that. Another feather airstrike out on the field.
Oh.
Ooh, Baj is able to get the kill onto Hoon. That's a little bit helpful. A kill when you're losing is a kill in the book, and that's a good one in my eyes. Area 77 just need to back off now.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to having about a 4K deficit against BTK here in the 6-minute mark, it creates a little bit of that breathing room. 32 seconds, though, left for this turtle, and I'm wondering if Area 77, like we were talking about, there's just not really that front line, and that's the problem when you have the Cho out there. Joybot's going to have to get out of here. Best player, I think, already used that shadow kill, but still has 19 seconds left for this turtle.
I mean, Yureshi at this point has pretty much had to become the tank. SOD, well played by ISO to get the juke to get away from there. But as I was saying, Yureshi has pretty much become the tank, and he's doing well. He hasn't died yet, and when this comes into big 5v5s, he could be the thing that keeps Area 77 alive.
Yeah, but the problem is the immense amount of CC that comes from Tigreal. Another kick.
It's over.
Ooh, they get the kill on the best player. It does go into the hands of
Oh,
Baj,
wait.
but still,
Yeah,
it is
fuck
helpful.
it.
Look at the damage from
Whoa.
Shiro.
Area 77 just pulled up while I was deleting my fucking
If they could get
Discord
this turtle,
servers.
it could get them there.
And just like that, the advantage coming out for Area 77. Feathered airstrike comes out. Fly Chicken having to get out of the way as Shiro collects the, I want to say, Area 77's first turtle.
Yeah, first turtle for sure. First turtle in a while. It's 7.5 minutes. Gold is back at a standstill. And just when it looks like BTK had another game in the bag, Area 77 brings us to a stalemate.
And the only problem here right now is that BTK has been able to make a little bit better macro when it comes to their advantage. They have a tower down at top. I want to say the tower's a little bit less health at mid as well. So, and that's what Area 77 needs to start focusing on. Try to get some of those towers on, open up the map so that when those mistakes happen,
Okay, I deleted a bunch of shit, so hopefully now I don't have 100 servers. Oh my god, KRONOS, they had the pick there, MM at first pick, and then Uranus at third. No, I don't, I think that they, of course they wanted the Cho, but I think the Hilda was too early. They were just scared that Chicken is gonna pick up the Hilda, so they jumped that Hilda pick, that's why.
Yeah, and that's something that needs
I
to
think
be
BTK
on
weren't serious. I agree, I feel like BTK wasn't serious the first two games. They were just warming up, and then all of a sudden they warmed up.
Overall, still good from
Area 77 forget to redraft.
Yeah, and like when it comes to
I
like
forget
a
to draft.
marksman, when it comes to being an XP laner, you need to be able to understand.
I wonder
the
Chicken
map.
gonna
When
S my
you
full
don't
tank.
see
I think
any
Chicken is gonna
knowledge
go
of the
semi.
map, the assumption
He's
needs
gonna
to
get the
be that they
Starlium
are
site.
all
It's gonna be
in
crazy
your
with
bush
the
waiting to
basic
get
common
ready.
emblem.
And they are so good at being able to read those situations. And
Yeah,
that's
NA
what
has
makes them
one
such
slot,
great
yep.
marksmen, because they don't often get caught.
Baj is hunting right now. I don't think they know Hunter's there, though. Fried Chicken taking a little bit of damage. Best player as well.
Moonton gives NA 2 slots for international tourneys so that NA players have more chance to fight for it. Nah, NA Moonton should give a slot to Europe, bro. Europe deserves a slot a lot more. Clip that shit, somebody.
Yeah, and the thing that's
Europe
crazy
deserves
to me
a
is,
slot
that
for
like,
for
it's
M7.
CC. BTK still starting to edge ahead when it comes to the gold. They're farming. Their macro is just so impressive. And Area 77 starting to fall behind. If they lose a fight, that gap is just going to be created even farther.
And watch for the split.
Hoon is feeding? Yeah, I know, right?
From Baj, but he misses, and Zia gets the kill.
Aw.
Now Hunter falls next. Spear Destruction does connect, but it's a no-way go. Stay away. ISO destroys the tower, but this Lord should fall into the hands.
Hoon is
of
such a
BTK.
perfect player to play
Oh, and
like
I wonder where the
Valentina.
value
He plays
is.
every hero, that's why.
Do we applaud the fact that ISO was able to get that tier 2 tower? But
Yeah,
they
that's 2
lost
Russia and 2
but they
Turkey. There
lost
should be
2
2 more
and
for
a
like
turtle
the rest
to
of Europe.
BTK for that.
And now they're losing
Russia
towers,
and
so even though
Turkey
you get
don't count as
both
Europe,
those
in my
towers on the
opinion.
top
That's
side,
2
you're
different
about to
regions.
lose
They
another
already have a
one,
developing
along
scene.
with Yureshi. Hunter and Baj trying to come in to help out, but yes, that is definitely a win for BTK.
And that's kind of sometimes the problem that kind of happens with the decision making that happens with a Moskov. Do I join the fight that they're already losing? Do I try to push up here? Would I have made the difference if I had joined?
Like
that
I
fight
said, bro.
earlier? And that's kind of the interesting thing here right
GG.
now. Area 77 having a little bit of problem
I know, right?
Starting to make its way down.
But hey,
Best
it's
player
like
launches in.
as a restreamer, I'm supposed to do this though. Oh, Shiro could get the kill. Oh shit.
1v4 gets the hit, able to take out best player. That is huge for Area 77.
Oh, maybe a little too eager by best player. Goes in, and we've seen this before, especially when it comes to Hayabusa. You really want to get into that.
Hey, the rest of Europe to get some slots, guys.
Him, his back path from that quad shadow was already covered.
India,
Shiro
bro?
was right
I don't
there
think
to
India
kinda,
deserved a
get the
slot,
gank
bro.
onto him. Best player still sitting at 4-2-1, but it's those types of mistakes as we move later and later into the game that might cost you, especially once you start getting into.
It still says I have 100 servers. What the fuck is going on?
I think at this point, BTK is definitely still with control, but the Lucas is looking scary. This is why this hero was banned so much, because no Hayabusa, no Joy, nobody is doing that type of damage against 2 or 3 members of the enemy team by himself. I thought he was making a dumb play. He proved me wrong.
Yeah, and this is the problem with Lucas, and this is why he's probably my tier 1 S tier most hated hero. Shiro actually in trouble here.
Oh, whoa. Nice, Moscow. No, can. No, holy shit. Oh, Shark, nice one.
Shark now might be in a bad spot as Zio and
Let's
try
go.
to reposition, but unable to do it in time. Shark finally falls, but it's a tank for a jungler, and now possibly an EXP laner as well, as Zia dashes in with his Mon's Force. Best player there as well. Zia gets the kill on ISO. Best player finds Hunter, and members of Area 77 are dropping like flies.
Yep.
Oh, the patience from best player. He learned his lesson. He came in, he saw the fight, and this time he waited. He was patient, waited for the rest of Area 77 to get very low. Then he came in with that shadow kill, caught himself a double.
I mean, that is huge. Area 77's doing what they can. They're finding little moments here and there, but BTK's patience, the ability to extend these team fights and know when they can recommit is just buying them so much more than Area 77 can get.
Yeah, and right now they're going to go ahead and start on this. Lord Hoon took Lucas's ultimate there. So we're going to wonder if this comes in.
Pure Destruction does connect, but he does not commit. Finally in.
Oh, is the Monforce drop down? Zia?
Now,
Oh,
on
nice.
the run, but taken out.
Over.
Zia with
I told
another
you guys.
kill, a double
It's
for
over.
best
BTK
player,
got this whole
and
thing.
It is looking rough for Area 77.
Hunter and Joybaz, the two left on the field, quickly finding this game, slipping from Area 77 fingertips. Lord about to burst through mid.
Joy Baj and Hunter against the world right now. 10 seconds on the clock for the rest of the team, and Baj is bursted down. Hunter looking for the reposition.
Over.
But it's just too much. BTK
Over.
are the
BTK.
first team to secure match point.
And just like that,
No Jawhead, no party, guys.
I want to say, and BTK fans finally probably able to let out that sigh of relief, a little bit of breathing room for them when it comes to these potential next matches.
And I mean, at this point, BTK continues to dominate. Even with the Lucas slipping through the cracks, even with the Hilda getting taken away, you know, what is the tweak that can happen for Area 77?
There needs to be an answer that I don't even know where you go from here. The Farsha was not an answer. They tried to take there needs to be protection for the Farsha to be able to kind of rain down the damage. Hunter, it feels like when Hunter has a bad game, it's being taken down. We talked about ISO as well. When ISO has a bad game, he didn't really have a terrible game, but he was definitely outclassed by the Harith on there. Maybe we need to get away from this Farsha pickup. It did look like even BTK was going to kind of let that slide. They went with the Valentina pickup as well. Instead of picking up the Farsha, pretty much baiting out the Farsha pick as well.
Yeah, I think another thing.
What are you saying, chat? Hold up.
Is Baj on this show? Baj on these aggressive.
Shit, you guys went crazy with the chat. Sorry, guys, just give me a second. I'm reading.
You need protection for ISO.
And then AS1, Moonton, 2 slots, money, Europe, continent, India. India needs slot too. It'll be helpful for our region growing more faster. Do you really think India will get a slot though? With the way things are. I mean, we should, I'll be honest. Not for MSC yet. for M7, I'd like for India to get a slot, to be honest. I would, and that would be nice. It would definitely be nice for India to have a slot in M7. It would boost my chances to go as a caster as well. If India likes to send me as a caster, of course. That's a big thing. You know how it works, guys. You know how the politics works in India. What's the process of getting slots in MSC? It comes out from Moontown, guys. It's their call. Then the players aren't good, huh, KRONOS? No. In India, we still need a lot more to go. But I think a slot to the M series will definitely change things. It depends on number of teams in that region and also their performance. I agree. Do you know the TV show Balika Vadu is very famous TV show in my country? On a few Hindi TV series. Why the fuck do you like Balika Vadu in Russia, bro? In Ukraine.
Area 77 just has zero answers.
I think Zayn talked some sense into them after seeing these last two matches. Probably. Yeah, permanent ban got that for sure. And they banned the Jawhead. That's the main thing. Yep, Sir Rose is their coach. M7 KRONOS? Shit, bro. I wish, bro. I'm hoping for that. For India's wildcard. Wildcard probably India should get. Hopefully. M7 will have a slot for India because M6 Moontown called Kazuki, and I think if India goes to M7, they will call Kazuki. Nah, man. They gotta call KRONOS, bro. They gotta call KRONOS for M7.
Has that immense amount of damage. And they're trying to recreate that with the Cho here.
Zayn quit MLBB, bro. Zayn quit MLBB from what I heard. I could be wrong though.
Has been showing up these past two games, man. The guy on the Lucas last time, his ability to constantly control the off lanes and then come in at a flank, and now even here on the Hayabusa, you mentioned patience. He's been the king of it, always knowing when to join or rejoin the fight, and I think it was pivotal in the moments that mattered the most in this past game.
Yeah, he had a couple of little issues when he just tried to kind of like force an engagement, dive into the back line, and he paid for it. But like I said, there's those little moments that kind of happen that kind of hope.
Better to give MPL South Asia. We got 100 plus teams in South Asia. I know. MPL South Asia. It won't be MPL South Asia. It'll be MCB still. There's not gonna be an MPL for South Asia.
Once the enemy is low and get some of those good shadow kill dominations that we need, and he's been doing such a great job of it. I feel like here from Area 77, perhaps if we cannot find something to fill in for the Jawhead, maybe we need to come up with a completely different game plan. From this heavy, tanky front line that we had, maybe we either match that or we find another avenue here.
This is it, guys. This is it.
77 to kind of to make that adjustment, though.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I definitely think we don't. If there's no Jawhead, we don't go for the Cho. The Cho is not working. BTK have that figured out. There has to be a change up. It is match point at this time. They've lost 3 games in a row. It's all or nothing, right? The weight that's on this game for Area 77 to try to tie things up is everything. And do you really want to go out as the guy who just kept picking Cho until he lost, right? I don't. I wouldn't. I feel like you gotta try something else, because at least then you can say, okay, we tried something else, it still didn't work. We lost fair and square. We did our best.
Yeah, I agree with what Trex is saying.
Something here.
Well, there might even be another answer that's not the Cho, because I even have a hard time racking my brain around why Jawhead.
No Jawhead, no party. I know, right?
Jawhead in the early game had like this immense amount of damage that he can output, and I think it's possibly the burst that Jawhead brought at the beginning of the game that really made the difference, where Cho doesn't really have it. He just has the CC. So there is the potential for who he attacks to get away a lot more than there is when you have a Jawhead on the team.
I think also just the mechanics of the ejector and everything are easier to pull off than trying to make sure you get. It's a little more instant.
KRONOS gonna give us the link to ZL France matches if possible. Hopefully I'll be casting them as well, bro. Hopefully I'll be casting them. So if I do, I will definitely put it up. So yeah. I'll try my best to cast it as well. What happened off stream after Mirko's stream? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, what's the topic? Sounds interesting here. Hi, Maltzom. Nice to see you here, bro. I have a question. How is a region given a tag of MPL? So MPL is basically a Moonton. It's a league by Moonton, right? It's one of their flagship tournaments. So Moonton is the one that provides license for MPL. So if you're not licensed completely by Moonton, that's their flagship tournament. So for region. So that happens only. That is direct investment from Moonton. So that they make the call for that. Good morning, everything.
As big of an effect with this final draft. Oh, with this potentially final draft. Area 77 leaves open the Kimmy. Zia is.
I try and find his matches now playing for friends, but I can't find them in YouTube. So you can. I mean, they're not playing right now. There's no matches right now. If there is, I'll let you know, Sukuna. Most likely, I'll be. I mean, touch wood. I'm trying to apply for that casting for ISF, so I should be able to get it. Yeah, I hope I get it.
In terms of rotation, you have a speed boost just like Hilda does. You have some way you can kind of stand there and take some shots from Hilda. You're not going to get bullied, right? And then, as well as you said, it protects itself. But this Joy pick is dangerous against the Hayabusa.
I don't know why the Joy.
Yeah,
Suyo is just there.
Talked about, but we have different answers right now, especially with that little bit of shield that Joy gets with the electrifying beats. You're gonna have the Esmeralda that's gonna be right there to potentially.
They're just walking into the trap. BTK are taking this.
The timeline kind of comes.
Oh, the past matches are on my YouTube as well as the French. It's on Twitch for France. FFJV or something it's called.
Damage does Joy do before that happens onto your back line? So we're gonna probably be looking for something else to kind of get in there, and potentially, I want to say best player is not on the Hayabusa.
Oh, my sound is low. Hold on.
That's holding the turtle. So we're
there you go. My sound should be better now.
From Shark, that's going to be that other tankiness. That's going to be able. They're going to hold the turtle. They're going to try to get it down, and while best player bides his time in the background, waiting, potentially getting some more minions and stuff like that, and then he's going to pop in, get the quad shadows, potentially get that shadow kill with the retribution.
So on the side of Area 77 here, with the Farza taken out, I like it. I'm wondering about Rome still, and I'm thinking you could just pick up something like the Hylos here. You could get a little spicy and maybe go for something like the Franco to maybe get a bloody hunt onto the Hayabusa. I mean, they ban out the Hylos themselves, so they got to be thinking something. If they pick up the Cho, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. But hey, anyways, let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, and maybe it's not the Cho that's the issue. Maybe it's the burst damage. But I mean, when we look at this team right now, when we look at this composition, it does not scream burst damage to me coming out from Area 77. It's a kind of a slow, methodical. Ooh, nice. And this is something I wanted to see. A completely different change up of it. Now we're going with what BTK was, a very thick, tanky front line, a lot of CC there as well, and a decent amount, a decent mix of damage that we can output.
And so now with BTK needing a mage, along with a roamer, the Tigreal gone, taken away from Shark here. The Matilda is still open, could pair well with the Kimmy, could protect the Kimmy from this Joy, could protect the Kimmy from this Hilda, and could definitely be an option for them. And then maybe just something like the Yves, something that Hoon is very well versed on.
Well, and for me too, is like we need something early game too, because the damage in the early. There was a part of me that was wondering. There was a part of me that was wondering if Shark was gonna take the Cho from as well, not from Joybaz, but if it was left open,
just
take it. And this, yeah, just to kind of twist that knife in there, like this. This is how you play the Cho, and we're gonna see. Hoon goes ahead, scoops up the Valentina here as well. My only issue, I guess, the Valentina has the potential for.
If you know their Twitch, yeah, it's hold on, let me search.
Valentina here. My only problem is, I don't believe.
FFJV_official. That's what it's called. FFJV_official. Just my POV. Do you think India, we expect too much with zero international experience? Not talking about the GOAT. I mean, Malsam, like, what do you mean by expect too much with zero international experience? Like, you think that they'll be performing at that level types? India to play on international, they must first prepare mentally. They are gonna play against their idols like Kyrie King. I mean, India definitely has the skills, but not the discipline. Nobody in India has the discipline nobody has the discipline and the grind to actually do anything like that. Yeah, everyone says it, but showing it is different.
Few games from BTK here, Shark. This is gonna be honestly, this looks exactly like the gameplay that Area 77 had in the last game. We're gonna try to have Cho get.
Everyone thinks they know better, because I remember after MSC, before M6, I went and approached Apex Radium as well as Yahiko and like the rest of the and Witch and T2K members, but like, hey, I got like a couple of slots in MPL MENA. Their teams are looking to hire, and I could recommend you guys, and I know them closely as well. They'll probably consider you for like a proper trial, and then you could just get it there. And they just said, hey, no, it's okay, we'll play our MCB. I was like, hey, you're missing out on an MPL chance. They just got too complacent, and then MCB got cancelled, and then they reached out like, hey, can we get that MPL MENA slot trial again? I was like, it's too late now, guys. Like, somebody else has already taken it.
To be able to get these 2 early games, but are they going to be able to find the reply that is needed for BTK?
Type in chat, France Twitch channel. Yeah, I did. MPL India is never gonna happen. That's the name of the Twitch channel. I like this Tig, bro. Joybot's Tig is really good. Irithel is really good. Area 77 are pulling up. I think this might be game number 7, boys. It might go game number 7.
We saw exactly why you don't do that. It's because the potential is just the scaling is so much better for best player, especially when you're sending both junglers to kind of control the off lanes to get those split pushes in. The Joy is going to lose almost every time.
All right, so if we're jumping into this, I mean, Area 77, do you take it slow here, right? Like, do you just kind of wait and buy time private?
We're going to see here who comes in playing, but I mean, we were seeing last time when Hoon was on the
holy fuck, I was like, what the fuck is that sound in my ear? Then I realized I have the France tournament channel open because they were playing some music over there.
No reply from BTK.
And I think it's a smart play when you have this.
Yeah, I agree at that time.
You have a little bit more force in the field, and best player needs to get that Hunter strike in before he's really outputting. Currently, the Joy still kind of wins out a little bit, and until best player has some damage to actually kill someone with that shadow kill, he can't do a whole lot.
Yeah, and I feel like the later and later this game goes, the more it kind of benefits a BTK when you have the Kimmy on your team. Once Hayabusa gets all of those items, once Esmeralda begins to be super tanky and able to dish out so much damage, I feel like we do need that aggressiveness. We do need to kind of keep that momentum in our favor, and especially with the Hilda on our team, which is kind of known for the fact that once you lose that momentum, once you're on the back foot, Hilda has a real problem becoming a benefit.
I like Ureshi is doing his best, but best player has to go and steal it as well, otherwise he's going to be behind.
He did a great job at like going, even last time he was on the Hilda, when they were losing, he
oh.
was still deathless, he was still a great front line.
Good rotation from best player. Best player is rotating really well.
Should have a good time in this game.
Yeah, and we can see here very respectful.
Best player is rotating really well.
This is the first time we've gone 3 minutes from both of these teams without having a single death just yet. So both teams being very careful, very patient around these objectives.
Yeah, they gotta be patient. Patience is a fucking virtue in this one.
And I definitely have to agree. It's not just best player, but it's also Zia. Zia's gonna. I mean, we've seen what Kimmy can do. Even if you have a tanky front line, Kimmy can output some damage. So the wild card in all of this is, will the Airthil also, will that crazy crit damage come in key? Since it is a Cho and it's not a super tanky front liner, it could be a way that they could burst through and find a way to the back.
Oh, best player onto the side, and Hunter goes ahead and uses that Crimson Beacon very early, right before the fight for this turtle.
Shiro with the electrifying
Oh, nice knock-up coming through. Ooh.
Look at the big implosion. Best player able to secure the turtle, but Shiro goes down as well. Fly Chicken getting the kill.
Yeah, they get the kill.
Oh, problem of ZL, he became too famous of his Link Fanny high boosting because international people target ban him. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, that's what happened to Zayn, right? When he was there in M3. And look where he is now. That could just boost ZL to like a different level, bro. Oh yeah, I'm looking at doing like a collab stream with ZL once his exams are done. Like we'll play rank and stuff together. I asked him, he said he's fine with it. So yeah, what do you guys think? I'll play Ling and ZL's gonna watch and he's gonna comment on it while we're playing live. That should be fun. I keep forgetting they still have a Kimmy. Zia's, yeah. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, yeah? Don't forget to like the stream. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Holy shit, Ogi Shadow Kill comes out. Oh my god. Nice.
But he's close to being able to take him out with just one shadow kill.
Oh, there was a moment of hesitation where both members ran up and he still had that shadow at the bottom. The shadow disappeared and he was just stuck using his ult, hoping for the best. And unfortunately, taken down, getting Area 77 their first kill.
Wow, look at that. Both of you said it at the same time. ZL, Angela, and KRONOS Ling.
1.2, 1.3 gold lead. Still a very much tie game. Area 77 have been behind like this before. They need to not let it get too much farther ahead. This has to be the range. This has to be the limit.
Yeah, and right now being a super effective with it. Even
nah, I think Ling Albert is the best still. Albert Ling is crazy.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to get those upsets to interrupt the turtle fight. As soon as it gets kind of low, Shark goes in.
Oh, Shark gets a nice kick here. Ureshi's dead.
Being a little bit more effective as Ureshi gets jumped by 4 members of
What the fuck is Joybaj doing over there?
I mean, I get the idea. Harass best player as much as possible. But it's scary to do, man, especially right before a turtle like that. You're giving so much over to BTK.
Yup, they gave too much away.
Prime job done. Fly Chicken able to put the damage. Zoned out Shiro. Not even a question of being able to grab that turtle. We take a look at these items right now. Irithel sitting at 45,000 and Zia sitting at 5,300. Doing a great job up in the top lane. And they even switched lanes already. Swapped, and Zia goes ahead and gets the bottom lane.
I mean, Zia with a full 1,000 gold over ISO.
What's the chat saying over? Let's check it out.
Talking about late game looked good for BTK. Well, that late game Christmas is coming early right now. Shark able to get the way.
Oh shit. Oh, Joybaj? No. Oh my god, Hunter. No, come on, Chicken. No, he's too low. Ureshi's doing a lot. Bro, as long as Chicken's alive, I don't think they fucking lose. He's tanky as shit, and look at the amount of shield he has.
Finds a kill onto Ureshi.
White Chicken able to find Hunter as well. It's 5-2. Make it a purple buff for best player as well.
Oh, actually, Zia stole it with that little dash away. Shiro tried to go deep on the Hoon, but not able to find the kill.
That's still good news, though.
And I feel like in the past, when it comes into these, what is happening is Hoon is just being able to find these implosions much faster than Joybaj is on this Tigreal right now. And that is being the big issue. You saw Joybaj, he's able to get his implosion out after Hoon, but by that point, you've already taken so much damage, he gets bursted down immediately, and then his team follows very quickly.
Yeah, so, Area 77 on the back foot for the 4th game in a row. What is the answer, right? We saw some nice damage come out from ISO a minute ago, but it's going to be some time. Luckily, he hasn't died, and he needs to definitely not die. But best player continues.
Oh my
to
God,
look
he
for
cleans
pickoffs.
up, bro.
Hunter continues to have a bad game.
Ooh, and Yureshi has dove it on, looking for the
best
kill.
Player. Nice. Joybaj able to get the kill on that one, but it's not into a good hand. Zia finds Baj.
Yeah, Zia's snowballing. It's Joe, folks.
Will fall next as Zia picks up a double, putting him at 3-0 and 3, and now they're on the chase for Shira.
Oh, and a nice flicker into it. Shiro narrowly gets away there, but it opens up the Lord of Shark. Shark getting a little greedy there.
You guys, don't forget to like the stream if you just joined in. It helps out quite a lot. Holy shit, they got the Lord already down. They didn't even need fucking best player, bro.
That one, and Hunter, man, you're by yourself. I don't know if this is safe for you.
Oh yeah, but this is the kind of the value. I mean, especially on a Zushin, she can kind of hold her own before Shark gets there. I want to say when Shark's on the distance, and this is crazy too, because this is exactly what Area 77 wanted to do last game, but they weren't able to be as effective. And BTK pretty much putting on a clinic now.
Yeah, I mean, and at this point, right, Area 77 has tweaked everything they can tweak. They've picked up the Tigreal. Shark is on the toe right now. The hero we were doubting, and BTK is ultimately just outclassing Area 77 in game number 6. Area 77 has to find an answer, and once again, they're caught in this hole of just trying to buy time.
Yeah, and that's what it kind of comes down to. When you're not able to make play Shiro in trouble.
Holy shit. Oh, Purify already popped. This is clean go signal for Joybaj as well. But no flicker. Joybaj. Oh, what the fuck? He fucked up. What was that, bro? Shiro could clean up? No, BTK still have the upper hand, though. Let's go, BTK.
Is finding these ultimates, a smack dab right onto Area 77. I think he got 4 members with that last one, and that allowed a lot of damage to come out from him. But like as I was saying before, when you're caught on the back foot here, you're forced only to turtle. You're waiting for some type of mistake from BTK. Potentially might see it come out from best player, but I mean, he's kind of cleaned up his act there. We haven't seen him make any dives on Hayabusa that he shouldn't have, and he's being patient enough. Ooh, Shiro actually goes in there, able to snatch away that purple buff.
He needs that one, especially with how this game is
They're
going.
Yeah, they need to clear the far lane off. Shiro's actually doing well. His Joy's under. Holy fuck, best player ISO. Oh man, what the? How did he get caught, bro? Wait a second, how did that happen? I was talking about no, Shiro's fucked, bro. Wow.
Chops off his head. Bloodthirsty Kings will not stop.
That was good, bro. That was good.
Had other plans, comes in there with the quad shadow, immediately gets the kill, sitting at 4, 2, and 4.
Oh, another big kick from Shark.
Private's really good at color.
He will be safe for a moment, but quickly that is taken away from him. ISO now trying to defend.
Holy shit, ISO has. Oh my god, Hoon still serves.
The shadow kills from best player. They just don't stop. Area 77 finds no time to breathe.
Yeah, 7K.
Yeah, right now looking at a 7K gold deficit for Area 77. Only their high ground towers, the entire map is opened up. They can't get minions. They're being starved out, and BTK is just waiting for a time to execute on them. This is going to be a clean and easy Lord for BTK.
I mean, what do they even do at this point? Because you mentioned it from the very beginning. Late game is not in the favor of Area 77. Zia right now is 5-0 and 3. His stacks are through the roof. He's executing even the tanky members in the front line.
Yeah, this is over.
Holy crystal in. I mean, Shiro just got his 3rd item in. It is trouble. It is looking like this could end soon.
Yeah, and especially at 12 to 4, such a huge deficit. We've talked about this before, and this is the unfortunate truth about Mobile Legends when it comes to kind of strategy.
Why would you go Blood Wings, though?
Now we're at a point, though, and I have to retract my statement about trying to be patient. I think we're at a point now where we need to make a play. We need to make something happen here, or BTK is slowly going to tighten that noose around us at this base. Lord coming to the high grounds.
Yeah, Joybaj needs a Keyboy implosion right now. He needs something that can just change
There.
everything.
That's the
What's on
moment,
these
bro.
3 or 4 players?
That's
He's
it.
going for He
Nice
finds
Purify, though.
Purify connects.
Oh my god, best player gets taken down. This is the moment. Oh, Shiro got one of the back line. No, BTK, you're fucking up.
Area 77
That's the one that Joybaj was looking for. He found it.
able to succeed. Fly chicken fall.
I called it, chat. I called it. I said it. That's the moment the Joybaj needs to go for that flicker play. He went for it.
This is not scripted. That just happened on its own, but it's exactly what
Oh my god. I want to see game 7. Fuck this.
to be made by Joybaj. He came in, found the implosion with the flicker, got the team down, and the rest followed quickly. 3 kills on the board for Area 77.
He made it happen. He made it happen.
In a 4K gold lead.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but they're going to get towers with this. They're going to create space, but they cannot overreach themselves. If they get this tower, it might be time to back off as quick as possible.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is there is still a pretty wide advantage for BTK, and this is what we talk about when it comes to their macro, especially in North America. It is more than enough to kind of get them that space that they need, so that even a mistake that happens is able to kind of, they still have a little bit of comfort. Man, what a pause to come in for such to come in.
Oh,
Pause meta.
breather. All the viewers out there, take a deep sigh. Deep in breath, let it out. You know, we get a second. I know it feels like it's taken away from the hype, but you said it, man. I called it. He makes the implosion. It wasn't even, I mean, if it was 3 members, it could have been really bad, but it was 2. It was enough. It was able to help Shiro get into that back line, take out Zia.
Holy
and once
crap.
Zia was gone,
Almost, babe.
they had the
BTK,
advantage.
take this game. I'll be done.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about.
I
There's
get paid
certain
for this.
points when it's not game point, where, all right, let's sit back, let's let them make the mistake. You're at the last possible board to probably pushing in. The time is now.
All right, chat.
Make a play, try to make something happen. It's better than allowing BTK to come in and get those kills. And a Joybaj executed to perfection there. It even looked pretty bad. Caught 2 members, Purifies went out, they were able to get back, but the rest of the team just responded quick enough to be
It wasn't a throw, bro. It wasn't a throw. Joybaj was just like, that was just the moment. I told you. Like, I called it 5 seconds before it even happened.
We are going to have a few minutes. We're troubleshooting some issues. A little bit of issue with one of the phones. Things will be back up shortly. But for now, you get to hear me and Private Dancer yap a bit. What's the next talking point?
Right now, it's what does Area 77 need to do to continue?
I was trying to say that Area 77 go for the TIG. Also, the last 3 picks when BTK heroes can be super comfy with Purify and MI. Yep. But still, that TIG is the one that creates the opportunity for them, right? Exactly. WFA pause meta is there as well. Area 77 wants to deep breathe. Yep. Good morning, Zevo. Nice to see you. Hi, Kum. Let Kum be here. Zevo, you go study, bro. Like the stream, guys, for those of you who join. I'm just chilling back. I'm just leaning back and chilling. What do you guys think? Who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be BTK?
They all kind of closed in around. I think there's also a mistake that was made by BTK to kind of get so close and got a little greedy with that back. But taking a look at some of these replays here, Baj comes in with that implosion, but was already very low. When it comes to a lot of these team fights, like I've been saying, Hoon has been doing such a great job of using that implosion, which seems almost better than Joybaj was. And that's not, I don't want to say that this is like all on Joybaj, it's all his fault, but it just, you need, it's when it comes to teams of this caliber, there needs to be, you need to get the value out of that TIG reel.
Yeah, you definitely.
Let's hope next 10 minutes.
Huge, right? Because otherwise, he's essentially just a walking, bulky minion.
I hope
right?
10 minutes. That's what we want. But they want game 7. I don't know if there's gonna be a game 7.
Now, as you said, it's not just all on Baj. Yureshi did a great job in this fight that we saw right here. He was able to get the final hit on the best player. Shiro stepped up, was able to get into the back line, and it finally feels like Area 77 is able to win out in some team fights if they make the plays happen. That 7, you know, that big gold lead in the past couple games, it felt like there was nothing they could do. But now they're at a point in the game where even if they get, like, if they're able to make a play happen, they can at least win out a fight.
Well, and that's the thing here right now. This is not BTK's advantage anymore. This is either team. Whoever makes the play, whoever makes that next play, I believe has this game in the bag.
By the way, chat, did you guys enjoy my casting yesterday for NACT?
From the deficit that they're at, do they understand that they also have an advantage here?
Bro, best player is so fast with this shit, bro.
Able to get another implosion, a lot of damage on a
Holy fuck, man.
Gets locked up by Hoon with an implosion of his own, the IMU, but Yureshi's trying to collapse. Winter Truncheon comes out. Now,
Oh, Shiro's in the back line. Holy shit. Bro, but Zia's damage. ISO.
Zia still falls. It's 2 for 1. Area 77 still winning out in these fights.
Yeah, they won out, and then it almost was looking a little grim for Area 77 as they were very late to try to take down Zia. He was able to get that passive off, and that damage was spraying.
Hey,
all
thanks,
over
man,
him.
Godball.
Pretty bad. And
Thanks, Sekai
as
plays.
soon as best player was about to come in with that Hayabusa to clean up the entire team, that's when Shiro dove into the back line. With
Thank you,
Joy
guys.
and
That helps
the
out quite a lot.
responsibility that best player had, and now he had to answer that Joy instead of getting the kills onto the team like he wanted.
Yureshi's taking him for a run right now. Will he be able to get away from this? Shadow kill does come out.
Holy fuck, what the fuck is that with a Joy Botch, bro? 3-man flicker. Oh, bro, this might be game 7. Oh, no, but Chicken. 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 Chicken.
Takes him out. It's 2 for 2 right now. We are still living on a stalemate.
Oh my god, bro. I told you Joy Botch is fucking pulling up.
Like, oh man, he's gonna be able to take down ISO. Wait, ISO's surviving pretty long here, and even trying to get.
But Zia's the one that's gonna be like dangerous now. Look at the damage he's doing, bro.
Teams looking with 2 players down. However, the jungler for BTK, the most important role here.
I did do play-by-play. I did for the BTK game. I didn't do for the first match. Because Trex was scheduled for play-by-play, and then Trex was like, hey, go for play-by-play for the second match because I'm doing play-by-play in the finals anyway. So I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, we'll give it a try. If we feel like we have the synergy, we'll go for it. And he said after that, you're good. And then I kept doing it. But I tried a different style. Holy crap. Yeah, Zia's. Oh my god. Shiro, bro. This guy is good. Bro, this jungler is good. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. This guy is good. Who's this guy, bro? Who's this Shiro? Like, I mean, I know I casted this game. I've seen him, but like, he's really pulling up.
Yet there is still life left in them. Looking for the push, not willing to go down without a fight.
No, ISO fucked up. Why?
What are you doing? He goes too deep. He's taken out. And now with the Lord coming to
That's a mistake. That's a throw. That's a throw. That's a throw.
Oh, wave management, attention to that mini map. The entire team of Area 77 turned around.
That's a throw, bro. 20 seconds, no ISO. Ureshi's buying time. He's doing so well. But BTK, though, they're focused on the fucking base. Forget it. They don't need the fucking Lord either. They just need a little bit of minions. No ISO, 7 seconds. Oh, no. They. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Here comes the conceal play. Fine, we'll take the bait. We'll take Yureshi.
Yeah, they take Yureshi. I mean, I don't
Thanks, yourself. Thanks. Exactly, mommy Esmeralda, bro. Esmeralda, thick.
I understand if the Lord was
With
still
that
coming down
4
here,
C's, no triple C. She got 4 C's in that shit.
just gone back that base. Not that it's gonna
You
hurt
know,
them
the
too
C's
much.
are like W's.
I mean, I say that now with all 3 lanes starting to crash into Area 77 score.
All right, let's see.
Oh, nice.
Area 77 on the defense right
Oh,
now. BTK
Shiro's out.
with the
Yeah,
aggression.
this is savage.
Zia closing the distance. The base is at 60%.
Savage, give him that fuck. Give him that savage.
Anything he can, but that is it. BTK still reigns supreme after taking 2 losses. They still find a 4-game sweep, and they're
BTK.
on their way to MSC.
BTK to MSC, guys.
Even with Area
BTK to
77
MSC.
now
Thank
all
you.
the stops that they could
Thanks, Hoon.
With them going to their own
A nice game indeed.
together, they could not top the standard.
BTK to MSC, guys. BTK to MSC.
Bloodthirsty Kings.
Did we even have a doubt? Right? Did we even ever have a doubt?
But 6 games of high-packed action. Look at BTK right now. I love the love. It wasn't as crazy as a pop-off as last time, but there was some respect between these two teams. And
That Shiro was good, bro. I don't know who that Shiro is. That he was really good.
I was going to mention, as soon as Area 77 saw the cord go down, they all stood up, started clapping, and giving that respect to BTK. It's not the drama that we're used to in North America, but I wouldn't mind seeing more of that. You take a look here, ladies and gentlemen, these are the faces of your North American champions.
Let it sink in, right? Let it hang for a second, because these are the 5 players we're going to be sending back to MSC, back to the desert, back to Riyadh to fight for NA. And these are familiar faces. Of course, best player now part of the roster. And honestly, I feel comfortable with him jungling for them.
Yeah, and I mean, and that was the question here is will...
Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Area 77 played well. Yup, you're right. I'm going to go. Is there an interview? Let's see an interview. I agree. This time is wholesome. Because Basic is not playing. No Rose Gold, dog.
So comfortable here, and even now wearing that flag of BTK.
I mean, once again, we have attracted views from around the world for an epic NACT finals. I know casters from around the world, Nisu, Leo, they've been tuning in. Big shout out to everyone. I mean, it's been a great series, Private. And even though BTK came in as the favorites, Area 77 always kind of felt like they had a chance. It's a great send-off to them. They didn't go down, you know, in a blazing 4-0 sweep. They even put up a great fight. So big salute to Area 77. Very well done. But today, BTK still continue to dominate the NAC.
Yeah, and that is something that is really important to me, is that that was a series that is respectable of the Area 77 legend and names that we have been brought up on here in North America. They took it to BTK in games that not everybody thought were going to go that way, especially those first 2 matches, forcing BTK. And I feel like there was a lot of tension there. They did not...
10K watching, bro?
They took it to... They wanted to find another way, and eventually it's just like, all right, we need to do this. We need this game plan. And even in that last match, I want to say, Area 77, it was very close to taking us to a Game 7 there.
Yeah, after that implosion, after that big play, Area 77 turning things around, I thought for sure, I was like, oh man, the NACT curse is still here. We're going to Game 7. We're going the distance. But BTK shows that they're more powerful than any tradition. They're more powerful than what anyone wants to bring. Taking a look at the stats, Zia, man, 94,000 damage this game with the distance, and it shows. But Hoon as well with those implosions. I mean, this just goes to show that every single player matters.
Yep.
Yeah, and I want to say it's kind of crazy to me because Cho, he did get some isolating plays, Shark did, but I feel like he utilized Cho in another way that was just a little bit more beneficial. It wasn't on Shark to make the plays. And it wasn't just on Shark to make the plays. Hoon also played an integral role, and I think that's where the difference lies between BTK playing this Cho pick and Area 77 playing, where it was completely on the back of Joybaj, and when he did not get that play, it was spelling doom for Area 77.
Yeah, I mean, overall, we saw the Kinks. I think Area 77 knows very clearly what they need to fix, what they need to work on.
Oh wait, what the fuck? You guys are quick in the chat, bro. That's the way of the Shark, I agree. They played really well, true. Mobile won't play now? I don't know. He's probably going to go to MSC then, for sure. It's a free trip. He gets paid for everything as a sub. He'll definitely go. Bro, this is crazy from Shiro. This play was absolutely goated.
But, I mean, they were able to kind of get the Lord. Hoon went in, gets taken out, but eventually able to take down...
He shouldn't have gone so quick, though.
To take down Yoreshi here as well, and that pretty much spelled the doom Americans have voted when it comes to it, and you cannot hold down a team like BTK.
True.
I mean, at this point, no matter where it all goes from here, we know there are still some amazing players in NA. We know that NACT always puts on a great show. It's been a hell of a weekend, and every team has fought their hearts out. And I think a lot of us came into this grand finals thinking something less, but we got exactly what we wanted. Now, let's bring back our beautiful, wonderful host, Liz. How you feeling after that finish?
I mean, no one thought any less of Area 77. Just a correction there. I expected a best of 7 series that we always see in NACT Grand Finals, but at the end of the day, it was a best of 6 series. It went all the distance. We finally see no more zeros on that bracket. A very commendable performance coming in from Area 77, especially how they reacted after the last match. It showed enmity, it showed their respect for their opponents, as well as their maturity.
What's going on?
Great job.
That's why someone.
Great job to our champions, BTK.
That's what I said. Someone here said he quit. Oh yeah, he quit, bro. That's what I heard. So yeah, 10K only. I mean, that's only in one channel. They're streaming on multiple platforms. So yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll increase in the time of the interview.
If there's any question in fans' heads, if best player has redeemed himself in this caster's eyes, I believe he has.
Yeah, if anyone wondered whether best player belongs, he definitely belongs. He looks good in black and red. He's going to look great in that jersey on the international stage. And I think we all have the utmost faith in him as he tries to take home some wins for NA.
And
yeah, that's true.
I
thought he choked, bro. He was choking the first 2 games. And then they found their footing. I think they just didn't want him to go against the Jawhead.
We don't know what's the entire lineup that's going to go to the internationals, but very exciting.
She's teasing.
And what's more exciting, we have a post-game interview with the BTK boys.
There it is, interview time, boys.
We can see them in their natural
Zia's like, go.
Very excited after this series win. Congratulations, guys. Anyone up for an interview here?
Bro, the MVP's rigged.
MVP's rigged.
Zia. All right, we got we caught Hoon first, and then best players right here.
Rigged. They're just mad that I got MVP. They don't know about the jungle. They don't know about the jungle.
They just stepped foot into the jungle. Zia, who do you think the MVP should be? Zia.
It's either me or who? That shit rigged.
Oh wow, Zia, come back, Zia.
Okay.
Well, we lost the Pikachu.
Should be anyone but. He deserves it. Yeah.
Yeah. Great performance coming in. We almost thought we lost you guys there with the first 2 games. Can you tell us what happened there in the first 2 games?
You're actually hacking my Wi-Fi. We keep spiking, dude. Put the joint in the bag.
Hacking my Wi-Fi. Keep spiking.
Oh, that sounds like some excuses right there.
Hold it.
You guys finally.
Kalia, Gigi. Kalia, Gigi.
Ban Jawhead, take Kalia, and you get Jushin. So good job, everyone. First up, can we have best player here since you're already here? Best player.
Yes.
How are you feeling now going to Worlds and returning to World Stage?
Well, EWC I never qualified for, so I'm extremely happy. Also, I'm excited to meet Malaysia there. Moontang, give me Malaysia. I need Malaysia.
Oh, look at that.
You want Malaysia? Why? We saw you did a little stream against Team Vamos in the grand finals. Is that why?
Yeah. Well, it was mostly for jokes, but the fans, they took it too seriously. So now I want it too. Why not?
All right. We might see that, luck has been playing into NA's favor with these drafts. You have now another chance to prove yourself in front of the world, arguably for the most important, at least in the prize pool component, tournament. Who are you? Well, what excites you the most this time to prove yourself?
Well, my past performances are obviously, horrible group stages. what I want to do is just, I want to make it out of groups. I want to make NA proud. You know what I mean? I want to go out there with this team. I love this team so much. I couldn't have done it without this team. Shut up, bro. Yo. So yeah, that's the main plan. I'm with my best team in NA. I want to go out there and make NA proud. That's it.
Yeah, and who is your current favorite to play in the jungle role?
Maybe Higher or Joy. Definitely.
Yeah, we saw how well you played that Haya Busa right there. Do you have a new work routine right now?
Wait.
Workout routine right now. You look great. This is from our Assassin Dave. This question.
No. Well, maybe on the low. Who knows? So I got to put some time in.
And we're excited to see that. Can you grab one of your teammates to join us for an interview?
Shark.
你好. My hair gonna look bad,
super
bro.
sharp. Your haircut can't look worse than mine. How are you feeling about going to every single world or almost every single world that NA has the opportunity for?
I mean, I don't expect much. I know I go every tournament anyway, so I just.
Oh wow, this guy, right? He ain't no humble. I go every tournament anyway.
Oh, this has been your stage to shine. Is this your favorite roster among all the different iterations you played in?
Gotta miss MOBA. Don't say. I'm joking, but
MOBA?
yeah, they the best team I ever have. Yeah, we don't have a 3-hero jungle anymore.
Oh,
Whoa there. You just said you missed MOBA, so don't push it there. And are there any party plans now that you guys won?
We are good kids. We don't drink. We just drink water. We will have maybe a seafood party after this.
Bro is the one who gets drunk all the time.
Seafood party this time. Interesting. I doubt that, but you guys are having a water party. That looks like some very interesting water there. Can you grab another teammate? Grab another Pikachu here.
Pikachu, right here. Well,
can we get Hoon to join us?
let's see.
Or Zia?
Hello.
Zia, how are you feeling now? Are you no longer sick after the victory?
I'm still sick. I don't have voice yet.
Yeah. Were you able to scream and shout during that with your teammates just now?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. And how are you feeling now going into the world stage and returning to the MSC stage this time?
I mean, it's my first MSC, so it feels pretty good. So.
Are you excited to go to Riyadh?
Yep.
It's your first time winning.
For like 2 years for MSC qualifiers.
Oh yeah, that is a good point. As a team, this is your first time going back to MSC, so it is very exciting. Any plans right now between now and going to MSC?
Now, I think we're just gonna chill for a bit, then probably plan for boot camp. Probably that.
Ooh. Can you bring Chicken to tell us more about that boot camp?
Chicken!
His voice is kind of gone.
What's up?
Let's say he's
Yo, Chicken, congratulations on that victory. We wanted to ask you some questions. So first up, what was the biggest reason for BTK's struggle in games 1, 2, and a little bit in the game number 6?
1 and 2 were drafts, and 6 was half the team zoning out.
and what happened there? How did they zone out?
I don't know. It was. How'd you zone out, sir? How'd you zone out, sir? But I don't know. Maybe it was the longer the series. They got worn out. It could be several reasons.
Yeah, you guys pulled through at the end. Is there a boot camp plan for the team? Well, Z already said there is. What is the boot camp plan gonna look like?
Bro's flexing.
I mean, it's not a good idea to schedule like that, all that kind of stuff before winning. So now we're actually gonna figure out all the details. But like, we do want to boot camp.
What do you think is going to be different for this boot camp compared to your previous boot camps?
I don't know.
Less partying?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
And for you personally, what is your #1 focus this time during the bootcamp?
I think Hero Pool. I think in M5, some of the newer heroes like Hilda, I was a little rusty on, or not as good at, but I've been practicing them a lot, and you know, I clearly just demonstrated my knowledge of them now.
Yeah, you showed it in your performance. And will Sir Rose be joining you guys this time?
Oh yeah, Rose is the GOAT. He helped us. Shout out Rose, yeah. Rose helped us a lot, honestly. I think
Rose is
yeah,
gold.
shout out to Rose. Rose is gold, and you guys got that Rose gold.
Gold.
For Hoon, last but not least, can you bring Hoon to the camera?
Liv's got jokes.
Sir?
What's up?
Hoon, can you tell us how you're feeling right now?
Good, good.
Good.
Very nice.
Is very nice. You are going to MSC this time, returning to MSC since 2023. Is there anyone you look forward to meeting in EWC?
Magnus Carlsen.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's actually right.
Interesting. Anyone else?
Faker.
Oh.
And
You probably will catch Faker.
And yeah, actually just everyone there is just so goated. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're lucky enough, you might get a picture with all your goats. A lot of people are actually saying that this might potentially be your last NACT. Is there anything you have to say to that?
I don't know. My back's starting to hurt, so might be, but we'll see. I think it really depends on how NACT is gonna look like after this one, because I'm hearing a lot of stuff about it. So I think it really depends on depends on the NACT.
Yeah, I mean, all we can do is hope for the best. You were talking about in real live stream when we met in the Worlds in the past. Are we gonna finally see an in real life streamer Hoon?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to focus on the EWC for now. So.
And if you were to do in real live stream, what do you think you're gonna be doing?
Just gooning around, probably. Yeah, travel, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, travel will be very interesting content. We look forward to seeing you guys. Any last word the team have to say to all the fans out there?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for supporting us. Even though, this was a very short NACT, I think we tried our best, and then it was really great experience to, win again. It feels really nice. And then, big respect to Area 77 as well. They put up a really good fight. And yeah, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you guys for supporting BTK and amazing performance coming in for the team. We hope the best for you guys. Thank you for joining us.
You're way better.
We got the wave coming in. It was an amazing tournament, guys. It was very short-lived, but Trex right now can finally put on and take out his BTK shirt with pride. No more hiding it with the blazer.
Just hot,
he just
man.
showed his
You ever wear a
love
blazer in
right
a garage?
there.
It's hot in here, man. It's hot in here.
Oh yeah. It suddenly got hot with the last few matches. So the Heat pulled through, BTK pulled through, and we got an amazing series from both teams. And for our casters, it's been great casting you guys. Any last words that you have to say to all the fans watch there?
Yeah, I know this was a very fast, very quickly put together NACT for you, but I feel like the excitement of it, especially here at the Grand Finals, every single day here was very exciting. From the first round that was so heartbreaking, and then to watch BTK still reign supreme, and the fight that was put up by Area 77. It has been an absolute pleasure for me to cast all of these events for you guys, and can't wait to see what else is in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a fun weekend. It's been a blast. NACT always seems to, bring us some exciting grand finals. And, the casters always put in hard work. The production always puts in hard work. The players always put in amazing hard work. So no matter what happens, I think we ask that the fans also put in hard work to help, keep things moving. And no matter what, we love all of you guys. And yeah, it was a great NACT.
Yeah, well said, guys. It was a great NACT indeed. A lot of fun with the talents, and it's great to see all the teams come through. New talents and new players rising to the occasion, and Area 77 indeed has shown that they are going to be looking at to be a top contender for next season as well. Now, for me personally, it's been an amazing journey once again as the host of the NACT. Had a lot of fun. Did a little bit of cosplay on the last day as well. I saw in some comments that you guys were saying my new haircut looks a little bit like Jujutsu, so I thought to pull this out all the way. I hope you guys noticed. We're doing a little lantern at the very end. It's been great, guys. Trett's just rolling his eyes at me.
Of course we noticed.
I mean, I thought it was obvious enough. But yeah, this has been great, guys. Make sure you tune in next weekend as well, because we will have the MWI, where we're going to see the women qualify for their chance at the internationals. So it's going to be a fun party in Riyadh this summer. We hope you guys continue supporting our players, supporting our team, supporting our talents. Make sure to follow all of us on Instagram. Just a little shout out there. And we're so excited to be in here in this journey with you guys. So best of luck to BTK in MSC, and stay tuned for MWI next weekend. We'll see you then.
That was it, guys. That was it. That was it. That was NACT. That was NACT. 0% risks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I try my best. I try my best to live up to what you have an image of me in your head. That was my comment. Thanks, NACT. It was fun. See you next time. Well, I expect to see a lot of clips coming out tomorrow morning, chat. That was fun. I'm gonna go get some sleep too, guys. It's like fucking 5:30 in the morning for me. I'll go get some sleep. And then I'll wake up and I'll do a stream as well. I got a bunch of streams to do today. I got a bunch of audios to record as well. I'll probably record one audio right now before I go to sleep, so let me do that so that my editor can work on some stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, have a good night, chat. Have a good night. It was nice. It was fun. I'll see you later during the day.